Good morning, team. Thank y'all so much for joining me today, man. Welcome to J Trades TV, where we discuss all stock-related contents and much more. Yeah, I do apologize yesterday for not being in, man, but I do have great news, guys, on all platforms. Let me go ahead and give a shout out to everybody. First and foremost, J24, Kato, I see you in the building. Queen, I see you, Charting Queen. Good morning to you. Gert, I see you in the building too. And my other mother, right-hand man, like I said, Kato, I see you in the building. Thank y'all so much, AK. I see you coming through. Who else I got? Coldplay, I see you right now. I see you coming through. But yeah, guys, I got great news, man. I was reunited with my son yesterday, who I haven't seen in over 3 years, man, and definitely want to take that time out to spend time with him. And it was an amazing experience, amazing turnout. Excuse me. And like I said, I did have the fear when I did first meet him. I was like, man, I don't know if he's gonna know me. I don't know if he's gonna be standoffish. But I mean, the minute he seen me, he ran into me immediately. It's like he knew me. I mean, like just off top. And it was the greatest feeling in the world. And man, I was so exhausted yesterday because I spent 5 hours with him in the blazing sun because he had so much like ball of energy. He just, man, everything. He wanted me to do everything with him yesterday, man. He grabbed me by my hand. He said, "Dad, come on." And I mean, just to have that feeling, man, it was just so amazing. And he's finally back in my life, added to my other 2 kids that y'all seen before, and now I got my 3 beautiful children with me, man. It's a great feeling. It was definitely a blessing. Shout out to his mom who got in contact with me, and everything worked out for the best. And like I said, throughout all the praying, for over 3 years, God finally answered my prayer, and my son is safely is in my life and good to go. And again, it was an amazing experience. So that's why I was out yesterday, guys. I was getting reunited with my son, and he's like in my life completely and good to go, and it's an amazing feeling. But without further ado, let me go ahead and give a shout out to appreciate you, boss. Yeah, I'm about to break it down, boss. Let me give a shout out to my latest followers. Let me go ahead and give a shout out to Jazz and to Anthony's World from Twitter. Nadia, thank you as always for the super chat. IG, let me give a shout out to Miss Thomas. Thank you so much for the IG follow, and for Twitch, Sushi Chef. Shout out to you, boss. Thank y'all so much. Let me go ahead and give y'all sound and everything. Thank y'all so much. Appreciate you. Boom. Y'all sound outs, man. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the conference room, and we're gonna get it rocking and rolling, guys. Let's go. Yeah, we're in the building. D. Wheeler, I see you. And Gert, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for the love and support, man. Yeah, I mean, like I said, 3 years is a long time, and everything finally worked out for the best. And like I said, I have him in my life. So, I mean, now he's with his siblings, with my son and my daughter. So I got my 3 babies in my life, and everything's good to go, man. And that's the greatest feeling. And all I did was add fuel to the fire for me to keep pushing and to give them a better life. So, I can't complain on this. Definitely a blessing. Definitely a blessing. Let me go ahead. Nothing much right now, guys, as far as the earnings data. Nothing to be concerned about. Let's go ahead and just dive into the economics, guys. Right now, we do have for Friday, for the 21st, we do have the S&P Global U.S. Manufacturing PMI at 945, including the S&P Global Service PMI, and then we're going to also have, and that's at 945, and we're going to have the existing home sales at 10 o'clock. And we're going to have the Fed monetary policy report at 11 o'clock, guys. And after that, for economic data, that should be a wrap. And again, guys, just make sure we have a good trading plan. We're good to go, because you got to remember today is Friday. We basically focus on the first half of the market. And I do apologize because he got me sick, being in that sun, sweating and everything. But yeah, guys, we focused on the first half of the market, and then the second half of the market, you already know the volatility starts to change, because this is the last trading day of the week, and everybody's basically exiting out to go enjoy their weekend. So do be careful on Fridays, and we'll just keep our eyes peeled, see which way the market goes, and just have a game plan with it. So right now, that is everything as far as our datas and everything. So let's go ahead and rock and roll into our charts. Let's go. All right, team, we're in the building. Got everything rocking and rolling. So far, from what I've seen that I gathered together from last night, even though I didn't trade because I wasn't here, that we did get a little pullback a good little downtrend from yesterday's movement. We were on a downtrend, so let's definitely see where we go to see if we do get this little reversal back on the towards the upside. I do see like somewhat of a good morning, Marty. Thank you so much for joining me, boss. Yeah, I do see this downtrend break. Look like it wants to break up this downtrend and move back up towards the upside. So I'm gonna definitely keep my eyes peeled to see where we go from here. As far as Apple looks like an inverted head and shoulders. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, it looks like an inverted head and shoulders on Apple. So I'm gonna definitely keep my eyes peeled to see if we can get back on top of 211.95 and get that re-break of 215 to put it back into this little channel right quick of 211.95 bottoms, and for the tops of 215. So I'm gonna definitely keep my eyes peeled on that. As far as Nvidia still on a downtrend pattern setup right now. We definitely need to get back above the key areas of what is these main areas? 131.50. 131.50. We're gonna have to definitely get back above 131.50 to start seeing some more upside. Apple is definitely curling back on up. As far as SPY definitely does look like it wants to come out of that downtrend and starts to reverse back up towards the upside. So I'm gonna definitely keep my eyes peeled on that. We definitely want to get back above the main key areas, and you already know what was the main one that was around that 547.48. You remember the one we talked about day before yesterday when we went on that nice little move. Once we got that little squeeze out of that 547.48 and when it went on that nice run, and you remember, guys, I called it out. I told y'all, Marty, AK, Coldplay, Gert, what price did I say that SPY was going to get? Even though I wasn't here, what did I tell y'all SPY was going to go? What price did I call out? J24, what price did I call out that I told y'all SPY was going? I told you. I told you exactly what SPY was going. I told Marty, stop playing. Okay, God, you in that 99 crap. 550 though, guys. 550. 550. I told y'all 550 was gonna be that major area. We fed off of our measured move and went for that push towards 550. As I told y'all right here on this chart. Remember? Look, boom, 550. I told you. Look at that. Played that off perfectly. Played that off very perfectly. Hit my intended target, 550. So right now we're definitely in this. It's a natural resistance. So that's the area that we definitely have to break if we want to see that 600 touch. So right now 550 is going to stand in your way. It's going to be a strong resistance. Of course, you're going to get a little pullback from that area. So you either we'll get a push back up towards today, or we'll come down probably to some lower levels, more lower levels, to a stronger demand zone that'll push us right back up to those levels. But we do know that 550 is going to be a natural resistance because that's the half dollar mark that's keeping us away from the 600 mark. So you got to understand, this is going to be a strong wall that we're going to definitely need some buyers to step in, give us that strong push above 550 for that push to 600. So right now, do keep in mind that 550 is going to be a natural strong resistance. So keep that in mind right now. So right now we have came down all the way back down into the 443s. 543s. This area will be holding up as some type of support. You can see right here, old resistance can turn into new support. You can see if you go across the board, that was the area we need to break out. That was around 543.28. You know, right here, hit rejected, hit rejected, hit rejected, hit rejected, and you can see right here around this little key level that we should see some type of demand zone where buyers can utilize the old resistance and turn it into new support. So definitely keep your eyes peeled on these key levels around this 543.28 to 543.92, because you can see right here where we got rejected. You got rejected on both of these key frames. So these areas acted as strong resistance, but now the fact that we're on top of it, it can act as strong support. So definitely keep your eyes peeled to see if those buyers are going to take advantage of these around these two key levels to see if they can hold that floor and start to reverse the move back on the upside. So definitely keep your eyes peeled on these major areas that needs to hold in order for us to see more upside. If not,
Gang rate says SPY X dividend today.
Yeah, boss. I'm definitely taking a look at that. Let me see, because the quad was, if I'm not mistaken, the quad witch in the day. If I'm not mistaken, guys. Or was that yesterday? I mean, like I said, I lost track because of yesterday. For the quad witch one. Today.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it. All right, appreciate you guys. Thank you. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely keep my eyes peeled to see if again if these buyers can hold this key level, turn this old resistance into support to get that push back on up towards the upside. But if not, if we do crack back underneath, guys, we may find we may find ourselves in this old channel all the way back down to these low areas. So we want to see some more upside as of now. We definitely have to hold this floor and start to push ourselves back and get back above 547.48 around this breakout level. We need to get back above that key level. So keep your eyes
Tariff
peeled.
147 says, Morning, Jake.
Tariq, shout out to you, boss. Thank you so much for joining me. As I was stating to the other members, other viewers, I do apologize for not being in yesterday, but I did get reunited with my son, who I haven't seen in over 3 years. So that's why I was out yesterday reuniting with my child. So everything turned out good. I mean, again, I was kind of skeptic, not knowing that if he knew who I was, and I mean, but the minute he saw me, he ran up to me, gave me the biggest hug, called me dad. I was just mind blown, and you know, we spent as much time as we could yesterday, and like again, that was one of the greatest days of my life. So, you know, to have my baby boy, you know, in my life.
147 says, wow, I respect that, Jake.
Appreciate you, boss. Thank you so much. So yeah, so now he's you know, joined his siblings, you know, because I know the rest of you guys have met my daughter and met my big boy, my son Jace, but now I have my baby boy. So now, you know, I have all three of them together in my life completely, and you know, just through prayer and everything. And again, shout out to his mom who reached out to me. You know, we got together, we met up, and I mean, man, he's beautiful. I mean, he's a handsome little man, and I mean, yeah, and I mean, I can't complain about it, man. One of the greatest feelings in the world. So yeah, I can't complain, man. So yeah, yesterday I just took my time to spend some time with him, and man, that little boy, when I say has a ball of energy and kept me out in that sun all yesterday, oh my God. I was burning up. I was trying to keep a smile on my face. You know, he's happy, enjoying himself, spraying himself with water, and I'm trying to smile while I'm melting in the sun. But it was a great feeling, and he did not want me to go. Like, I mean, he latched on to me. It was amazing. We got about 15 seconds, guys, before, till the bell rings. We are still getting a little pullback on SPY. SPY still underneath this downtrend, so definitely keep your eyes peeled to see where we go from here. Apple, I'm definitely want to see if we get a downtrend break on there. So we got three downtrend break setups. So bell is about to ring, guys, in 2, 1, game time. Keep your eyes peeled. Let's see where we go from here. Like I said, Apple does look like it has a inverted head and shoulders pattern almost. I can see it right here, the shoulder. Head. So I definitely want to see if we're going to get this downtrend break and start to move ourselves back up to the towards the upside. So I want to see if buyers are going to move into Apple to see if we do start to reverse and go back towards the upside. Basically for the first test of the 211.95, then back up to 215. So I definitely want to keep my eyes peeled on that. Right now, I do still see some weakness on SPY. We are still in that downtrend. Like I said, guys, do keep your eyes peeled to see if these buyers are going to try to hold these key levels around this 543.92 to 543.28. So those key levels are old resistant areas that could be utilized as support today. You can see right here in the past where we hit, got rejected, hit, got rejected on both of these two key levels right here. You can see right here that it played on both of these two red lines in the past. So let's see now that we're on top of it, if the buyers can take advantage of it and turn it into support and actually bounce it back on up. So keep your eyes peeled to see if we can hold above these two key levels. Keep your eyes peeled on that, guys. Right now, we're still pulling down to it, so I want to just see. He said I made 450 on the drop. It was like 5 seconds. Man, shout out to you, Coldplay. Hey, you nailed it. And thank you so much, boss, for taking care of everything yesterday. Because I know we talked, and you know I explained everything to you on yesterday. So thank you so much for being by my side, boss. Thank you. Appreciate you. Even though I know you're trying to throw some little jabs yesterday, don't think I forgot about that. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Yeah, no problem, boss. Man, he look like me. Chill out. He look like me. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'll say in between, man. He look like me and his mom. He look like a mixture of both. Cause if you will see my baby picture, you'll see it. You'll kind of see the resemblance. So right now, still on a downtrend, watching this this area here, guys, to see if we're gonna hold this key level, to see if these buyers are gonna utilize this 543.92 to 543.28, to see if they can utilize this floor and slowly try to reverse their way back on up towards the upside. So definitely keep your eyes peeled on that. So I'm just keeping my eyes peeled to see, cause let me see, what was the old channel? It was up here, right? So around at 546.66, where we held on this little level and went on that breakout. So I want to see what's going to actually take place to see. Like I said, the first thing I'm going to look towards is to see if we're going to hold this key level first. 543.92 to 543.28. So far, 543.92 is holding. So we did bounce twice. So we did test it twice. So right now it's holding. Still not a lot of buying volume just yet that I'm watching. I'm messing with you, boss. I'm messing with you. I was messing with you. But yeah, I mean, well, he's mixed. So he's part African American and Mexican. So it's a strong gene. You know, definitely they have more of a stronger gene. But you could definitely see it. You know, the two. So, but I mean, he's like beautiful. He's a handsome man, and I mean, a young man, and he just, you know, like, man, when I seen him, I'm like, God, I mean, dimples and everything. I'm like, he gonna be a lady killer. He's definitely gonna be a lady killer. I mean, he's precious, man. I can't complain about that. It's like the minute I seen him, man, I went into daddy mode immediately. Like, I went into daddy mode immediately. So right now that we do have Apple still curling. We do have Nvidia trying to get that push back up towards the basically trying to get out of the downtrend. Like I said, we want to definitely get back above. Let's see the main areas. We definitely gotta get back above 131.50, back up towards these highs. So I want to see if we're gonna get that push to see if these buys are gonna move back in, to see if we're gonna break out of this downtrend setup. So I'm definitely keep my eyes peeled on this real quick. So right now, still in a downtrend setup. I want to see if we're going to break out of that key level and move back up towards the upside. Right now, Apple's getting a little bit of a rejection real quick. Let me go to it just a little bit better. Y'all can see it. All right. So Apple is trying to get on top of that trend line. Again, we got to get back on top of 211.95. Turn that back into a floor. Turn that back into support. We can see some possible upside towards that 215 level. So right now we are getting rejected underneath that 211.95. So right now some resistance still in play right now. SPY, don't see no buys. The buy is moving in strong just yet. We are still in a downtrend level as well. The only one I see that look like it's trying to really go for it is Nvidia right now. Nvidia does have some buying volume moving in, trying to get back above that downtrend level. So I'm definitely keep my eyes peeled on that. Slowly. Not nothing major. I mean, you're still holding a key level around that 126.88. So that's still holding up as a floor right now, including with the open. So I definitely want to see these buys move in. Definitely start to reverse this play back on up towards the upside. Let me see. SPY is trying to get that little bounce off of this 543.92. Trying to also get a downtrend break. So definitely want to see these buys definitely come in strong, break you out of that downtrend and move back up towards the upside. Nvidia, like I said, we just have to get back above these key levels. Especially I want to definitely see 131.50, because that's where we had that strong candle that came in, where those the sellers came in and pulled you back down. So that was around at 131.50. So I definitely want to see a red to green. And here go that volume coming in on Nvidia, guys. So you can see that right now. So I definitely want to see that nice strong reversal where we do overtake that red candle. We do have a good engulfing green candle, pushing us back up towards that 131.50, reversing the play, doing a red to green. So right now, Nvidia is definitely looking healthy. So which is contributing to SPY. So SPY is still looking good, still holding its key level. So we definitely need to get out of that downtrend on SPY to move back up towards the upside. Nvidia is breaking out of its downtrend, but we definitely need to get back above 131.50, because we got to turn this little level right here where those sellers came in, those bears came in aggressive. See my chat? See, I told you it does that. It disappeared by itself. I don't even touch it. It just automatically does that. So let me put it back. It always does that. I don't know why it does that. But yeah, right now, guys, Nvidia's looking nice. Buys are stepping in. We definitely want to see a strong push. We want to definitely see a strong candle.
Morning traders watching the stream from work.
Nuno, good morning to you, boss.
Small account at J.
Right now, 15. I'm $10,000 away from crossing over, boss. I'm still trying to design everything, put everything together, because from the tipping thing, I was everything was getting so cluttered because there was so many people tipping. I had to fix that, which is why the tipping thing not there no more, the leaderboard, because it got too big. So I got to redesign a new one. And then and also with the follow goals and everything, I had to redesign all of this. So that's why I don't have everything in place right now. So I have to, over the weekend, I'm gonna try to redesign it and set everything back in place, boss. So yeah, I had to make a few adjustments. So let me keep my, let's see. Still a little bit of weakness, So yeah, 15,000 right now. So guys, I'm only $10,000 away from crossing over the small account challenge and the PDT. So definitely trying to get myself in crossing over that so I can be done with the small account challenge, and that's it. After the small account challenge, guys, I'm done. But yeah, I'm gonna be putting the little meters back. I just had to redesign a few things and to see what could fit. So I definitely want to make it as low as I can so y'all can see the charts without the regular stuff blocking everything. So I'm still working on it. So right now I do still see some weakness. No buyers moving in strong yet. We are still getting rejected on Nvidia. We're definitely getting rejected on Apple. So no bullish move as of yet. No bullish moves, no downtrend breakouts as of yet. I mean, we're testing it, but we keep getting rejected. So no reversal at this time. Everything's still looking a little weak, guys. So no breakouts yet. No bullish push that I see at this moment on any of these three. Let me see. Take a look at these other companies on top of that. Tesla. What's Tesla doing? Tesla's looking good. Tesla's definitely looking good at the moment. Let me see. Do I have my 30-minute? Oh, I got a 5-year chart on that one. Let me see. 5-year chart. How we look on a 5-year chart real quick? It is 5 years. So go to 5 years. What we looking like? So right now, Tesla is bouncing. Well, you got back above that 150. It's trying to move back up towards the upside. That's going to be 200. So you still got that 200 wall. So you still got room to go up to 200. So you got about $20 left on Tesla before we hit that 200 mark again, guys. So you do have room from that 180 that we're in right now, $20 more to that 200 mark. So that's what Tesla's looking like at the moment. So you did get that little nice bounce off my trend line and starting to move back up towards that. So I mean, it could create a squeeze if your buyers can move in on Tesla. I mean, right now we are in this like ascending triangle wedge that look like it's trying to gear itself up, to going for a tighter squeeze above 200. I mean, it is holding, so it is looking good right now as far as Tesla. So again, if we could get these buyers to move in strong and get that squeeze, we could see ourselves back above that 200 level, where that's going to turn into a strong support, and we'll utilize that area, start moving back up towards the upside. It's starting to see 250 to even up 300. So keep your eyes peeled on that to see if we can get that 200 squeeze. So for Tesla, guys, the main area that we need to get above on Tesla is 200. So 200 is going to be a challenge. 200 is going to be the major wall that we would need to break to get back on the upside and start to see 250 and 300. So definitely keep your eyes peeled on that. Let me go back to SPY real quick. Let me see. How we looking? Anything? Nope. Still weakness. Nvidia? Nope. Apple trying to stay on top of that downtrend. So nothing major yet. Nothing major yet, guys. That we do have data coming out in about 5 minutes. 5 minutes. We do have data. So gear up for that. That's going to be the S&P Manufacturing Index. We're going to have that at 9:45. 10 o'clock, we're going to have the existing home sales at 10. And 11, we're going to have the Fed, what was it? The Fed's, monetary policy report. So S&P, the manufacturing index is coming out within 5 minutes, well, 4 minutes. So we're going to have some data's coming out, 9:45. 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. So between those three time frames, definitely keep your eyes peeled to see if we're going to see some volatility, see some action in about, like I said, 4 minutes to start to get the ball rocking and rolling. So keep your eyes peeled on that. Nvidia still holding this key level, even though we're getting this little pullback. We definitely need to hold to stay above 126.88 for Nvidia. Definitely got to hold that floor. So I want to see what's going to happen, once the economic data comes out, to see if it's going to help, to see if it's going to give us that impact that we need to push back on up, or will we see a further fade. So definitely keep your eyes peeled on that, guys, to see where we go from here. Definitely keep your eyes peeled to see where we go. Right now, Nvidia's looking good, still holding its key level, so keep your eyes peeled on that. Like I said, SPY still looking a little weak. We still need that downtrend. Apple as well, looking a little weak. The only one that's holding strong right now is Nvidia. Getting a little pullback. It looked like we have more buying volume on Nvidia than out of these three. So, I mean, the candle was green. This is a 30-minute time frame. I do see on a 30-minute time frame that we got some buying volume on Nvidia, so that's looking good. So keep your eyes peeled, because that's the one that seems a little bit more active at the moment as far as on the bullish side of things. So right now, Nvidia is the only one that seems to have like some activity on the upside. So I'm gonna definitely keep my eyes peeled to see if we get this downtrend break, to see if we can reverse. So let's see, because that's the only one that's holding up at the moment. That's the only one that's holding up out of these three at the moment. We got about 3 more minutes, guys, until the data comes out. S&P Manufacturing Index that we do have coming out around 9:45, and again 10 o'clock we're going to have the existing home sales, and at 11 o'clock we're going to have the Fed monetary policy report coming out. So again, so we're going to have about a good 30-minute time frame of some activity kicking in. Still looking a little weak, so I'm still keeping my eyes peeled to see if these key levels are going to hold. I'm just watching these key levels as of now. That's all I'm doing, just to see if these buyers can hold these key levels even throughout the pullback. So I'm just watching right now to see if SPY is going to hold between the 543.92 to 543.28. So I'm keeping my eyes peeled to see if they can hold this key level. As far as Nvidia, definitely going to keep my eyes peeled on the 126.88 that needs to hold. So I want to keep my eyes peeled, and we got about 2 minutes, guys, before the economic data comes out to see where we go from here. So definitely keep your eyes peeled. We do have some data coming out in 2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Right now, SPY is getting weak. We're definitely getting some more of a pullback, some more of a fade on SPY. Apple's getting right back underneath this downtrend, so that's and we're back underneath the open too as well. So Apple's still looking weak. Nvidia's the only one that's still holding over the green candle, with buyers still trying to hold this area. We got about 1 minute left, guys, before we have that data kick in. So let's see where we go from here. Keep your eyes peeled to see where we go. Yes, I'm definitely trying to look for a trade, but I'm just trying to look for the setups.
Can we get a flush today, maybe, Jay?
Right now we're still flushing. I mean, from yesterday's movement. I mean, we're still on a downtrend right now, boss. So we're still flushing. I mean, we're still just it's like a slow downtrend. I mean, we're still flushing at the moment. So I mean, but the main one I'm looking at so far is like I said, the key areas on SPY is around 543.20 92 and 543.98, because those are your old resistance levels where we hit, we fail into the breakout. So that old resistance can turn into new support. So that's why I want to see it if these buy. Oh, there we go, guys. Data coming out. Getting a pullback right now. Data's coming out, showing way more weakness still. More weakness. Let's see. Right now, we are holding these key levels around the 493. I'm sorry, 593. God dang it. 543.92 to 543.28. So right now, still want to see, can we hold above that? This is your last line of defense to see if we can hold this key level. I want to see if we're going to hold this key level. That's your last line of defense until we'll fall back even further down to 541.50. So let's see. Keep my eyes peeled to see where we go from here. Still pulling back. Everything is still downtrending. Still see some weakness. Right now, we're definitely getting a pullback on SPY, guys. So if we lose that, the next level that we're going to be hitting down is 541.50, guys. 541.50. Keep your eyes peeled on that. So far, still getting a nice little pullback. So I want to see if we're gonna get a retraction and hold above that 543.28. That's all I want to do. That's all I'm watching. I'm just watching this key level to see if these buyers are gonna come in and then hold these key levels and we'll push it back up. I just want to see the retracement. I want to see the retraction to see if we're, once we do pull back, to see that buying pressure start to move in. What you're seeing is slightly. You're seeing it slightly around 543.28. You see a little bit of buying pressure trying to hold above that key level. If we can hold that key level, I mean, we could see a possible reverse where this area could turn into a strong support where those buyers can push it right back on top of 543.92, join it with the rest of these candles, with the bodies of these candles where we did bounce. Push the body right back on top of 543.92 and actually start to push back towards the upside. So we do see a little bit of buying pressure around the 543.28. 543.28, you see a little bit of buying pressure. It's not strong right now, but I'm still keeping on watch. Right now, I see it pushing slowly. Let me get in a little closer so I can show you guys. I mean, slowly trying to push. So keep your eyes peeled between these two key levels. All right, okay, bullish for the bullish side. We definitely want to get back on top of 543.92. You want to join the rest of these candles where we did get that bounce on top of that, because you want to turn that back into support. So right now we do see some buying pressure. We do see some buying pressure around that 543.28. Boom, going right back on top of where it's trying to get back on top of 543.92. So it's trying to get back on top of it. Still not a lot of buying pressure still. It's trying, but you still got a lot more selling pressure trying to push you back down. So let's see. Right now, we got about 13 minutes before this candle closes out. So what we want to see, guys, on this 30-minute time frame, on this 30-minute candle, we want to see if the buyers, if we definitely want to see more upside, guys, we want to definitely see the body of this candle close on top of 543.92, because we got to definitely turn this back into a floor, because you can see the last time we came down to 543.92, we got a bounce. You see that? bounce. So what would need to happen is we need those buyers to push the body of this candle back on top of 543.92 to ensure that is still support. So let's see. It's slowly. Those buyers are slowly trying to do it. You can clearly see this. See this? But you still got a little bit of selling pressure trying to pull you down at the same time. But we definitely want to see these buyers get right back on top of 543.92. You see that? See what it's doing? It's trying, but you still got that selling pressure. You still got those bears sitting up here. Those bulls need to take them out and take over and get back on top of this floor and turn it into support, where we could possibly see a possible reversal, where we can break out of the downtrend and actually reverse back up towards the upside. So we did come around these two key areas I called out, guys. Now, the reason why I called out 543.92, 543.28, guys, because you have to remember that that's our old resistance. Old resistance can turn into strong support. So we go back real quick. You can see right here in the past, what was the areas that we needed to break out? What was the areas that we kept getting taken out around? 543.92, 543.28. You can see right here, rejection, 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 rejection. Now that we broke out of that, now you got to remember, old resistance can turn into new support. Where we at right now? 543.28, 543.92. Look at what the buyers are doing. They are trying to utilize that old resistance, trying to turn it into new support, because now that we're on top of it, they're trying to use that as a floor. So right now, that's why you're having a battle in between the bulls and the bears right at 543.92, which is going back and forth, back and forth. But right now, the bulls are definitely trying to hold above that key level, which it looks like it's looking good so far. So let's see. Keep it on watch. Again, we got to get this candle to close on top. We got to get this candle, the body of the candle close on top of 543.92. So all we have to do is look at the price. As the price bubble moves up and down, all we want to see is 543.92 plus. 543.92 plus right now is looking good. 543.93, 543.92. Well, came down a little bit, but yeah, if you notice, it's battling right around the 543.90s. So the main thing was just as long as we stay on top of 543.92, that's gonna hold as a floor. That means them buyers have stepped in. As you can see, where the buying pressure came in at around at 543.28. When the body pulled down, they pushed it right back on top of what? Those two key levels that I called out. 543.92. As long as you hold 543.94, 543.92. By the time we got about 10 minutes left before this candle closes out, that means the new candle that comes in is going to have support. The new candle that comes in will have support where it can utilize a bounce and start to move back up. So far, this candle has did some justice. Just need to stay on top of 543.92. Right now, you can see it battling, still battling. Just have to stay on top. Right now, it's just still battling back and forth, back and forth. It just needs to close out on top of this red line, which is 543.92, guys. So that's all I'm watching. Right now, Nvidia is starting to fade right back underneath 526.88, leading to some more downside. So that's still fading. So right now, Nvidia is definitely still getting some more downside, guys. I do see an H pattern right here, so that's leading to more downside. You're getting another leg on down on Nvidia. So definitely keep your eyes peeled on that. So right now, you're definitely getting some downside on Nvidia. Apple is trying to hold on top of the open, trying to get his way back on the. Like I said, the main focus on Apple. Apple needs to get back above 211.95. 211.95. As far as SPY, we just need to stay back on top of 543.92. Now, the reason why I'm saying it is because once that next candle comes in, if we don't stay on top of 543.92, that's going to be a wall. That's going to be a ceiling above your head as soon as you open. So it's like you're going to hit your head already and then start to lead to more downside. So what this candle needs to do to help the next candle out within 9 minutes is we're going to have to get back on top of 543.92. So as the new candle comes in, guys, we have to use that. It's going to have support. It's going to have a floor to bounce off on. And again, however, if we don't get back above 543.92, the next candle that comes in is automatically going to have resistance. So right now, we're still there getting pulled back down around that 543.28. So let's see what's going to happen around this area. Right now, we're still underneath 543.92. That's one rejection. So the next area is going to be 543.28 if the bears keep pulling back down. That's going to be one form of resistance, two form of resistance. So if they pull it back down underneath 543.28, now you're going to have two form of resistance where we're going to definitely see more downside towards the 541.50 level. So right now, we're still seeing some weakness. You clearly see that right now. It's definitely, sellers are still in control right now. You're definitely seeing a nice pullback still. Heavy on the bears right now, still light on the bulls because we're not getting that push opportunity right now. So right now we're falling. We lost it. We already lost 543.92. Now the next area that them bears are trying to keep you underneath is 543.28. especially as that next candle rolls in. So as the next candle rolls in and we get underneath that mark, now you're going to have resistance here at 543.28, which will lead to downside because now you have a ceiling above your head, and it's going to lead to more of a further push on down. So keep your eyes peeled on that. We got about 7 minutes, guys. So let's see what I want to see what the bulls going to do. If the bulls can try to retract it back up, but right now they're getting overtaken by the sellers, by the bears. You can see this clearly getting that pullback. We're losing the areas that we need to hold so dearly to move back towards the upside. So as you can see that right now, it's a battle around the 543.28. That's the bulls' last line of defense, because if you lose that, you're gonna definitely get a further fade back on down towards the downside. So right now you can clearly see an H pattern on Nvidia. Nvidia is still getting weak. Definitely see a nice little setup, a downtrend setup on SPY. SPY's getting weak. Apple look like it's trying to hold, like it's trying to go back up towards the upside. Again, what would Apple need to get back above? Apple would need to get back above 211.95, because it would need to put you back in that channel of 211.95 to 215 to put you back in this old channel. See, this is the old channel. See, if we can basically reverse and get back in this channel, that resistance is going to turn into support, where we can focus on this key area of 211.95 to 215. Right now, you're underneath the channel, which is holding up as resistance. So right now, we are definitely getting rejected underneath that level, which is leaving them some more downside. Right now, watching what we got left. 6 minutes before this candle closes out. Right now, the bulls managed to get on top of 543.28, trying to hold 543.28. You definitely got to hold that key level to get out upside, like I said, because the buyers will have to push the body of that candle back on top of 543.92. If we don't, we're just going to see more further and further upside. We may see more aggression on the bears as they come in and continuously keep pushing. And don't forget, guys, we do have some more data coming out at 10 o'clock in about 6 minutes. So definitely keep your eyes peeled. We got the existing home sales coming out, so we're gonna have another form of data coming out within 6 minutes. So let's see what type of impact that we're gonna have on this one coming out. So again, at 10 o'clock, we're gonna have the existing home sales, guys. So keep your eyes peeled on that. So right now, it's just still leading to more downside. Definitely leading to still more to more downside on here, guys. So right now, downtrend is still pursuing right now at the moment, Nvidia and on SPY at the moment. Apple is trying to hold, but you definitely got to get back above 211.95. I mean, the indicators do look like they're slowly curling on up, back up towards the upside as far as the on Apple, because it does look like the indicators want to curl. I mean, if you can slowly see it, it's like that 9 EMA is slowly trying to get back on top of the 20, slowly trying to curl back up towards the upside. So with that being said, if we do build some more momentum, can we see a possible squeeze, where we can kind of see like an ascending triangle pattern on Apple, where we can get a squeeze above 211.95? You know, as long as we can keep up this uptrend pattern. So let's see. I mean, if we can, or like I said, if the buyers can hold it, we can see somewhat of an ascending triangle pattern build if the buyers are in play. So let me just see right quick. So if the buyers in play, let's see if we can get that slow build on up, as long as we hold this key level to move back up towards the upside. So let's see. I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled to see if we get that nice indicator reversal. And also, we can continue the ascending triangle pattern for a possible push above 211.95. We do have 4 minutes, guys, until the next data comes out. Buyers are trying to hold on top of 543.28 as far as SPY. So they're trying to hold this floor. The next floor that they do need to hold would be 543.92. They need to get right back on top of this key level where we had this bounce this morning in pre-market. So we definitely got to get back on top of this key level here to turn this back into a floor if we want to see a reversal back up towards the upside. If we don't, 543.92 is going to be still going to be considered resistance, and if we lose 543.28, that's going to also be considered resistance, where we will start to see way more downside, even probably closer to the 541.50 with some more pullback. So definitely keep your eyes peeled. So let's go back a little bit further. If we were to lose 543.28, how much further can we go? Where did we see a stronger move at? We seen a stronger move as far as buyers around where? 541.50, where we came down to 541.50 and we had that nice push back on up where you see no buyers moved in aggressive. So right here around 541.50s. Again, if we lose 543.28, that'll be a next level. 541.50, guys. Because again, right here, you can definitely see in the past where we did get this nice little bounce and the buyers came in super aggressive and we had that nice push back on up towards the upside. So that'll be a next level if we do lose 543.28. So look, like I said, that'll be a next level. Right now, guys, we got 3 minutes until the next data comes out. Let's see where we go from here. Will it lead to more downside or will it help us reverse the play back on up towards the upside? Excuse me, guys. My apologies. Nvidia's trying, like I said, I do see the buyers trying to step in, but again, for Nvidia, we got to get back on top of 126.88 for sure. So right now, as far as SPY, just keep your eyes peeled on these two key levels, guys. 543.28, 543.92. We definitely want to get a close on top of 543.92 if we want to turn this into a floor and start to see upside. If not, we'll see a further fade because 543.92 is going to hold up as resistance. So let's see what these buyers going to do.
Let me see.
Man, why does my chat thing keep disappearing, man? I keep putting it back up 24/7. I got it right here. I mean, like, Kato right now it's like in between. I mean, you got the buyers. We got 1 minute. Appreciate, 1 minute. Thank you so much, Marty. Appreciate you. Thank you, guys. Existing home sales is going to be coming out in a few minutes, guys. Kato, we kind of got like a balance in between the two, especially on Nvidia with buyers and sellers. But it looked like the buyers are trying to get back on top of 126.88. Again, that's what the buyers would need to do. But as far as the downside, the sellers will need to keep them underneath 126.88. The buyers will need to stay on top of 126.88. So watch this price point in particular, Kato. Definitely watch this price point in particular. Just watch this in particular just to see. The buyers will need to hold it, need to get back on top of it. But as far as sellers, the sellers will need to stay underneath it. But right now, I do see some buying pressure trying to get back on top of 126.88. So watch that price. Watch that price. Right now, we got 20 cents away from it. We got about 15 seconds until the next data comes in. Now, guys, look at that build up. Look at the build up before the data comes out. Look at this. Look what the buyers got back on top of. Look, right before the data comes out. See that? Slowly trying to get back on top. Let's see. Here we go. Let's see where we go. Let's see where we go. We got the existing home sales right now. Let me see. Can we stay on top of 543.92, or will we get a further fade back on down? Let's see what happens, guys. Let's see what happens. Can these bulls hold? Can they maintain and hold this key level, or will we get a flush back on down? Let's see what's gonna happen. Let's see what's gonna happen. What will we get? What will we get? Keep your eyes peeled. Right now, Nvidia is still trying to battle between this 126.88. Right now, we do have a battle of the 543.92, trying to stay on top of that key level. Right now, we are still pushing. So right now, still looking good, still trying to hold, but we still need that downtrend. Still need that downtrend. Still need the downtrend. Still need the downtrend. And your indicators are still facing down. I mean, your 9 EMA is at the bottom. It's not on top like we normally would see it. So right now, I mean, no reversal just yet. I mean, I still see downside. And your indicators are pointing down. Your VWAP is pointing down. So, I mean, still no strong movement just yet as far as SPY right now. I mean, it is holding on top of 543.92. But, I mean, everything is just still pointing down, guys. I mean, your indicators are pointing down. Your indicators are upside down. Because normally it's blue, orange, and then red. Right here, you see the opposite. You see red, orange, then blue, which represents downside. So right now, I do see more downside. I do still see more weakness as far as SPY right now. Indicators are looking weak. No crossovers yet. So, I mean, they're still looking like some more downside. So, basically, what I'm saying is, could we go all the way down to 541.50, if we do see further downsides? Could we come all the way back down to this key level if, these bears start to move in aggressive underneath 543.92, 543.28? Again, more downside. I mean, your indicators are pointing down. We're in a downtrend. Everything still look weak at the moment, including Nvidia. Nvidia still looking weak, still looking like a downtrend as well. So right now, I still see a lot of downside. Like no confirmation of a reversal just yet. Everything is still looking weak at the moment. Still looking weak. The last thing that we're gonna have next, guys, is gonna be at 11 o'clock. We're gonna have the Fed monetary policy report. That'll be the last one. We have an hour till that happens, guys. Right now, it's just still looking weak. Again, I still see no crossovers. The indicators are still facing down. You got the 50 above your head, which is supposed to be underneath you, utilized as a support. Right now, it's above your head, utilized as resistance, as a ceiling. So that's gonna be the 50. You got to kind of treat like a 200-day moving average. So right now is above your head, so that's still gonna hold up a strong resistance. Right now, we don't have any reversal just yet. Right now, we're still going on the continuation downtrend from yesterday. So far, no reversal just yet. Right here from yesterday. Look at this. Continuation downtrend, 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 downtrend. So nothing just yet, guys. Nothing yet right now. Straight just downtrend. Again, the main line that I do see where buys moved in aggressive was 541.50 right here. Where they did move in, you had that strong push even all the way back up to 548. Right here, you can clearly see that nice strong momentum push. But right now, we're nowhere near that. That's way down here. So that's why I'm asking myself, we don't hold these key levels of 543.92, the 543.28. Could we see a further push down to that 541.50? So that's why I want to see if we're going to get a further fade down to this key level. So right now, NVIDIA's still weak. NVIDIA's still on the downtrend itself. We're underneath that 126.88. So what'll be the strongest area on NVIDIA as we do come on down? So where is an area where the buyers moved in aggressive on this level? It seemed like once we got it above 120, we got a good little push in 123. Yeah, 123 was your old resistance area where you hit, you fail, you hit, you fail. So could we pull all the way back down to where we at right now? So could we pull back all the way down to 123 and then bounce? Same thing with SPY. Could we pull it all the way back down to 140, 541.50 and bounce? Could we be seeing some more downside on both of these two plays? Could we see a further fade all the way down to 123? And could we see all the way down to 541.50 on SPY? So basically, for puts, which is a good thing for y'all, we could be seeing more downside because that's what it looks like. Look like we want to go down to a further lower level, which would be around these levels here and here. And they kind of match. You notice that? It kind of matches. For NVIDIA's 123 and for SPY is 541.50. Apple's starting to get a little weak too. Starting to see that fade. So that's getting weak. So right now, like I said, I don't see no bullish reversal just yet. No bullish reversal just yet. Right now, I still see more downside. That's why I'm just watching these two key levels, because these are the only two levels at this time that can hold you for a pushback on. Jen, I apologize. Is that the data is out. We had let me go to it. I do apologize too, Queen. I've got to bring it up. I do apologize. That was the existing home sales. Let me go to it real quick. Yeah, and thank you for reminding me, Jen. Appreciate you, boss. I'm out. Let me see, in 3 minutes sold at the bottom. Shout out to UK though. That's what I'm talking about. So right now, I mean, still getting a nice fade. We still get a nice fade, still on that downtrend, because now you have to ask yourself, if the bears do move in aggressive, if we don't hold these two key levels, could we see a descending squeeze on the downside? Could we see a squeeze back, towards this way? Because right now we are on a descending wedge instead of an ascending wedge. So right now, descending wedge is still taking place at this time, guys. So could we get a squeeze, basically from losing 543.92, 543.28 for a squeeze on down towards that 541.50? So that's why I want to see what happens. So existing home sales, let me check it out real quick. I do apologize for not bringing it up. I was trying to multitask. I do apologize. How did we look on the existing home sales today? Today is the 21st, right? All right, let me see if we can get the data real quick. If I can pull it up. 21st, right? All right. So right now, the forecast was 4.8 million. We came out to 4.11 million right now. So it came out higher than expected as far as the existing home sales. So it came out higher than expected. So far for what I see. So what should be, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to see if these buys gonna move in. Because right now, you can kind of see they slowly starting to move in. You can slowly see them starting to move in. Buys are trying to get back on top of 126.88 for NVIDIA. Buys are trying to hold 543.92 on SPY. They trying to. It's still not a bullish like aggression yet, giving us that confirmation like a big bullish candle to let us know we reverse it back up to the upside yet. So they're trying to hold this key level, trying to. That's why I'm just keeping my eyes peeled to see if these buys can hold this key level. because that's gonna be one of your main levels. Is 543.92. Because like I said, this was your bounce in pre-market. You came down around 543.92 with your bounce, and then we fell, cracked that key level, and got right back on top of it. So I'm just trying to see if they're trying to utilize this as support, where we can start to reverse back up towards the upside. Basically, as long as we hold this area to see if more buyers are going to start to move in aggressively towards the 543.92, where we can start to push back this way. So I'm just want to see if we're going to get that push. Because right now we're holding. We're definitely holding on top of 543.92. That's good. You're holding on top of that bad boy. Right now, this cloud, well, we still got a good little ways before this candle even closes out. But right now, I do see some upside, a little bit of upside, slowly moving in. Right now, you can kind of see a red to green move. You kind of see this where you had sellers. Now it looks like it's going over to buyers, where you have more green bullish candles than a red candle, than a bearish candles. So right now, you slowly see like a little transition from a bearish to bullish transition on a 3-minute time frame, where it does look like buyers are stepping in. Slowly. Still not aggressive though. Still not aggressive, but they're moving in slowly. They're definitely getting that little bounce above this key level. We're trying to move right back up towards the upside. Because you see how the candles go from red. Now it's kind of like green when you go from sellers to buyers. But it's still not like aggressive. That's the thing. Like giving us that aggressive confirmation that buyers are definitely moving it back in. We're definitely pushing back on up. Still looking a little weak, you know. But I do see a little bit of buying, but it's not aggressive buying. It's not giving me that, oh man, now we're reversing back up towards the upside. Now it's trying to jump in for buyers. It's just still not giving me that buying aggression just yet. I still see more selling aggression, but I don't see buyer aggression just yet. So I'm definitely keeping my eyes peeled, because again, I'm still not taking my eyes off of, and I'm gonna tell y'all the main keys that I'm watching, guys. The main keys that I'm watching, my indicators are still upside down. You know, that's still showing weakness. We're underneath, we're testing the VWAP. We're still in a downtrend position. We do look like we're still in a descending wedge. So I'm still watching my floor of 543.92. So I'm still watching that. So I'm still watching my prices as we go back and forth around this key level. See, I don't see an explosion happening, you know, on the bullish side when we're getting that nice push yet. So right now we're just still like we're barely trying to stay on top of that 543.92. So it's not, again, it's not like it's moving far price. You're still not too far from the 543.92. You only at like 544.03, 544.09. So it's still not too far from that. So it's not like we're getting a bullish push to where we're getting away from 543.92. So it's not like we're seeing a huge push like 544.50. 545, you know, getting away from that key level where it's showing that it's building momentum. It's kind of like it's still playing around that same area, which is not a bullish thing. I mean, it still looks a little weak at the moment. But as long as the bulls can hold 543.92, they could set up a bear trap, you know, where, you know, they could create somewhat of a squeeze where they can get those, you know, they can catch the bears at those pullback failures around 543.92. But right now, they're holding still on top of it. They're still holding on top of it. So right now, we are getting a little bit of a pullback failure where those bears are failing to pull back underneath 543.92. And all I'm doing is looking at one price right now, guys. I'm looking at one specific price, 543.92. All I want to see, especially within this time frame, this 30-minute candle, is can we stay on top of 543.92? That's all I'm watching. Can we close? Can we stay on top of it? So therefore, when the next candle does roll in, we'll gap up, but then have a pullback right where? 543.92, where we'll utilize that as a floor now. We can bounce, and move back on up. So as long as this candle itself, this 30-minute time frame can close and stay on top of 543.92, then as the next candle rolls in, it will have a floor. However, if this candle so happens to turn red and go underneath it, that means once the next candle comes in, it's gonna automatically have resistance right above its head at 543.92. So all I'm doing right now is just watching this 30-minute time frame to see, can we just stay on top and start to build up momentum? You know, while we're on top of 543.92, can the buyers take advantage of this and go on an aggressive push to where we can start to move back up on the upside and away from this level? Because what you don't want to do is you don't want to keep playing around this level over and over again. Because again, you'll have bears and you'll have bulls looking at this level and trying to take advantage of it. Because the bears will try to stay underneath it. The bulls will try to stay on top of it, which will cause what? Sideways movement, because there'll be a battle of the 543.92 because the bears are trying to take that territory and the bulls are trying to take that territory. Because the bulls are trying to utilize that as support, the bears are trying to utilize that as resistance. See what I mean? There you go. See what I mean about the aggression? We definitely want to see a nice push away from that key level where it shows aggressiveness. So we want to see aggressiveness. We don't want to see them, keep playing around this level back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, because you don't want to give the bears an opportunity to take advantage of it because we're going right back down to that level where they can pull you right back underneath it. The goal is to get away from it. We want to get away from that key level because we don't want the bears getting around it anymore. We want to see an aggressive push, which we do see right here. And you see, this is what I'm talking about. Aggressive, the buying aggression. Now you see what I mean? You want to build some aggression away from those key levels. See? Boom. There you go. It's all it takes is time, and you just have to read these guys. You just have to read it. You just have to read it. Right now, everything's looking good. Okay, so far, so good. So far, so good. So far, so good. Right now, Nvidia's getting back on top of what? 126.88. Apple's getting this push. You see how everything's starting to move aggressive now? You start to see how the buyers are starting to move in, and all we did was just sit here and watch this level to see, okay, we need to hold this key level. We need to see the bulls move in. We need to see the confirmation. So that's exactly what's happening right now. We started to slowly see the confirmation. The bulls are definitely trying to step up. Let me see where we at right now. Because like I said, I still want to see a little bit more aggression. Right now we are still holding. Right now we're still holding above this key level, still looking good. I just definitely want to start to see a little bit more aggression. And what I mean by that is we want to pretty much engulf a lot of red candles. We want to pretty much engulf a lot of red candles. We want to engulf this. We want to engulf this. Back on up towards the upside because we want to take out all of these red candles and replace them with green candles. We want to engulf all these areas which means that we're taking them out on the upside. We want to take all of these areas out. So as we do pull up this way, we want to take these out because these are what pulled you back. So as we do push, we want to take out. We already took out this candle. This candle's got engulfed, right? So as we go this way, we want to engulf this on the green side. We want to engulf this area. We want to engulf this. We want to start to slowly move back up. And again, as you move it back on up, what you're doing is you're engulfing all of these candles that were pretty much bearish candles now going to bullish candles. So all you want to do is take out these. You want to take out all of this, showing that the bulls are taking it over again. That they're reclaiming all of these price points. So they're taking that. They're taking their position back. They're taking it away from the bears. So we basically move back on the upside. So right now that the buying aggression is starting to slowly move in, now what's the next thing we want to see? We want to definitely see a downtrend breakout. We want to break out of this downtrend. We want to break out of this downtrend because we want that confirmation that we're reversing out of this downtrend play, that we're no longer in the risk of a descending wedge. We definitely want to see some aggression where we get out of this downtrend break, move up back on up towards the upside. So right now, so far, everything's looking good. You can clearly see this. Here you go. Slowly, clearly looking good as far as bulls. Just got to get that downtrend break, get back on top, start to move on up, start to reverse the play from a downtrend to a possible uptrend. So right now, everything's looking good as far as the buyers. See that? Everything's starting to look good. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I didn't put my chat back. I do apologize. That's why I ain't hear nothing. Man, that's what I'm saying. It keep disappearing. This thing is getting on my nerves. My chat box keep disappearing. That's why I ain't hear nobody talking. I apologize, guys. I apologize. In case y'all was trying to reach out to me. But you notice the slow transition, and all we did was break it down slowly. Slow transition. See that? The main thing that we watched the whole time, all we did is keep our eyes on what price? 543.92. That's been confirmed that the buyers are holding it. Boom, boom. Now, we definitely want to create bad traps. So as we do pull back, we want to see a lot of pullback failures. Because it's going to get, the bears are going to try to come in, especially around this downtrend area. They're going to try to go for a pullback. But what we want to see is a pullback failure where we do pull back, but then they'll fail to get back underneath 543.92. Where more buyers will move in, create squeezes. So that's what we want to see. Right now, bulls are definitely moving in aggressively. You see that? Once we started to reclaim 543.92, bulls are slowly moving in aggressive. See that? Slowly moving in aggressive, trying to go for that downtrend break. And all we're doing is slowly breaking it down bit by bit, guys. Trying to figure out what side of momentum we on today. We know we was on the downtrend yesterday. All we're doing is asking ourselves today, okay, what is the momentum? What is the direction for SPY today? Right now we are on a continuation downtrend still, but the way that the buys are moving in, could we see a downtrend break, a reverse of the play, and actually start to go from a downtrend to an uptrend? So instead of seeing descending wedge, could we sooner or later see an ascending wedge where we actually start to reverse our plays back on up towards the upside. So that's all we're doing. Right now, this key level is holding. Right now, the key level is holding. All we want to see again is a downtrend break. We got to get above this downtrend. We got to break above the downtrend in order to see some upside. Basically, what we need to see is we need to get back above 545. Because if we get above 545 on the bullish side, that'll get us out of this downtrend and basically start to reverse this way. So we got to get above 545. That'll get us out of that downtrend and start to slowly transition us on up towards the upside. So that's going to be the main thing that we need to break, 545. 545. We hold it, again, as far as right now, we're holding 543.92. That's good for as far as the floor. But now what's next is we need to break 545. And you already know 545, mid-area. Half dollar mark. We know how that goes. If we go by fives, 5, 10, 15, 20, even in this area. 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, so forth. Because right now, we're in the 40s, right? We're above 540. Okay, what's the next area? 545. Got to get back above 545. Why do we have to get above 545? Because again, that's the half dollar mark. Because if we get back above 545, that's going to put us in the higher bracket of the 540s. 546, 547, 548, 549, and so forth. So right now, that's that half dollar mark that's stopping us from getting back up towards the upside. So we have to cross 545, which is the half dollar mark, to get us back up towards the upside. So right now, you are getting rejected at where? 545. We have to get back on top of that so we can start to see a transition and a reversal back up towards the higher price points of 540. Towards the 546s, 547s, 548. So as long as you stay underneath 545, that'll still keep you in the 544s, 543s, 542s, 541s. That'll put you in a lower bracket of 540s. So the main thing is, if we want to see some upside, we got to get above 545s to start seeing the higher price points. So right now, we're still in a downtrend. In our main key areas, we need to get above where? 545 to put us back on the higher portion of 540. Apple's still holding good, okay? Apple's still holding good. Again, we gotta get that push, and we gotta get that break above 211.95. Put us back in this old channel, 211.95 to 215. So definitely keep your eyes peeled on that. I don't know why I keep putting that there. Let me see. 215. Let me just put 215 around. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, I got two of them. That's why. I wonder why I couldn't see it. I removed one of them. Is that the whole? I got the right one I'm removing. All right, cool. That's right. I didn't know I had two of them now. All right, cool. So slowly, it's like Apple slowly trying to build like an ascending triangle, while Nvidia's building a descending triangle. Because you remember what I told y'all? Those two always do the opposite of one another. If Nvidia goes up, Apple goes down. If Apple goes down, Nvidia goes up. They do the opposite. So right now, as Nvidia's going down, Apple is slowly going back up. So they're totally doing the total opposite of one another. So as long as Nvidia keeps fading, that gives Apple the opportunity to go up. So right now, look at this strong move. Look right here on SPY. See what I mean? So we definitely gotta get that push above 545. Definitely get that push. So right now, everything's still looking good so far. All right, let me take a look at these bad boys. So right now, it's definitely pushing. It's definitely pushing. All right, let me see. Take a look. Now we're above the VWAP. That's looking good as far as SPY. Now you have the VWAP support and the open support, so that's representing bullishness. That's looking good right now. Everything's still looking good. I mean, we still slowly reversing. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna be right back. I'm congested still. I do apologize, man. Let me get myself a little organized. I'm gonna be right back. Again, if y'all have any questions, comments, or concerns, do feel free to reach out to my mods, guys. I'll be right back. I just still a little congested. I gotta get this out of my system real quick. I'll be right back. I do apologize, cause I can feel it building up. So give me a little second, real quick. I'll be right back. Appreciate you guys. Let me set myself up real quick. All right. Thank you. I'm back, guys. Yeah, my apologies. I had that build up, man. Like I said, I was sick because I was outside in the sun with my son. It feels good to say that, man. It do. It feels good to say that. Definitely feel good to say that, man. My baby boy. Definitely want to spend more time with him. Definitely want to do that. I'm keeping this on watch, guys. I'm just watching these key areas. See what we're gonna do right here. Right now, where we at? We're underneath the open right now, but we still holding on top of 593. I'm sorry, 543.92. So I'm just keeping this on watch to see if we can get this downtrend break. I mean, definitely want to see if can we get this downtrend break. Definitely keep my eyes peeled on that. We are pulling back slightly, and Apple's still holding, trying to still stay on top of this ascending triangle pattern. Nvidia's still fading right now. At the moment, still underneath that 126.88. We still got room to come down towards this 123. Right now, we're still on the downtrend on SPY. Still seeing some selling pressure coming in, trying to push you right back towards that 543.92. Pushing you right back towards that 543.92, guys. So keep your eyes peeled. We just need to hold that key level. If we definitely want to see more upside, we got to hold this key level. Because, I mean, we already retracted back up. Now we just have to utilize it. We have to utilize 543.92 for support. Right now, we got about 6 minutes, guys. So if we could stay on top, that means we're going to gap up, but we're going to have support right underneath us. So right now, I want to see how this candle is going to close out right now. Definitely want to see how this candle is going to close out. Still looking a little weak. Still need this downtrend. So Coldplay, what you think? You think we'll get that further fade on down to 541.50, boss? You think we'll get that further fade on down towards this area here? Oh, shout out to you. Shout out 1,500 on the plate. Shout out to you, boss. So right now, yep, still holding underneath that downtrend. I'm just catching up on my charting. Okay, boss, gotcha. Right now, on my charting that I got, Coldplay, I do that. We're still in a downtrend from yesterday. I still see this downtrend set up, so no downtrend break just yet. The main area that I did call out, we're still holding that 543.92 level, where we did get that little bounce. That's our old resistance levels. Like I said, we go back further. That was the resistance areas where we kept hitting and falling. You can clearly see that. Boom, hit, fell for 543.92 and also 543.28. Those were the levels that we needed to break out when we went on that nice little massive run. So we are coming right back down to that key level. We are right at these levels. So I'm trying to see if the bulls are going to utilize that old resistance and try to turn that resistance into support. But at the same time, we are still underneath the downtrend. So if the bulls can come in aggressively and get this downtrend break, we can definitely reverse back up to the upside. So the main price point, even though we're holding on for 543.92, the main area that SPY does need to get back above, boss, would be 445, because that's your half dollar mark. So again, as long as you stay underneath 545, you got to focus on the lower prices underneath it. 544, 543, 542, 541, all the way down to 540. If we can get back on top of 545, that'll put us in a higher price point. The higher price points are the higher 540s, which would be 546, 47, 48, 49, all the way back up to 550. So right now, this is our main key area, this 45. Because you're going to have to get back on top of it to go back up towards the upside. But as long as you stay underneath 45, that's going to hold up as resistance. That's your half dollar mark. That's going to basically lead us and keep us in the areas of 545 to 540, in those prices. So right now, we're still on a downtrend, still looking a little weak. We do have some more data coming out, guys, in about 30 minutes. That'll be the Fed's monetary policy report. That's going to be coming out at 11 o'clock. That'll be the last data we're going to be having coming out as far as the major data. So that's going to be the last one. Right now, bulls are still holding 543.92 still. I mean, it's still a little weak. They're trying to hold this key level. What you got, Coldplay? What you say, boss? Descending wedge. Yeah, descending wedge. Yeah, I agree. I totally agree with you 110%, boss. And like I said, the reason why I called out 541.50 is because this is the area where the bulls moved in aggressively. See right here? We came down around that 541.50 and they pushed it all the way up to 548. So right here, we definitely had a nice aggression buying for the bulls right around 541.50. So that's why I was asking, thinking to myself, can we pull all the way back down? Where buyers can move in again in this same key area and push again. Yeah, so I want to definitely keep my eyes peeled on this to see, because I mean the way this is setting up, I mean, the Bulls had the opportunity to do a downtrend break this way. I mean, staying on top of this 543.92 to get that push, but now, still seeing this weakness. Could we actually fade all the way back down? Lose these two key areas and come all the way back down to 541.50. I had to lock back so far recently given. Let me see. Yeah. See, we on the same page, boss. See, that's what I'm thinking that, could we get basically some more selling underneath this level and fall back down if these buys cannot hold 543.92 and 543.28. If we don't hold, I can definitely see 541.50. So that's why I'm just watching this key area to see if these bulls can hold 543.92 and start to move back up. But like I said, once we hold this key level, the next area that we're going to have to take is 545 to move us back up towards 545.50 up to the 546, 547, and so forth. But we need to see a downtrend break. Right now, we're just still downtrending. Still downtrending, guys. Still downtrending. Again, bulls is trying to hold it, but it's just not aggression right now. I still don't see no like. I mean, it looked like they was at it at one point, but then the sellers came in and they just can't push it back down again. And can't push it back down. I mean, this could have been a good little scalp. Catch this little bottom around at 543. I mean, you came down a little bit lower, you dipped, but then you reclaimed the 543.28 and 543.90. Pushed back, basically back up towards the almost 545, but then you got rejected and came back down again. But I mean, overall, guys, overall, it just looks like a downtrend. I mean, even if I take all these lines off, and I do apologize for having all these lines. I mean, I would just, like I said, when the market is choppy, I got to try to figure out, where the bears are really located, where the sellers are really located, which is why I have like lines like crazy, because it's due to the choppiness. So it's not me making lines just to make lines. I mean, if you think about it, like all my lines make sense. Look, you hit up here, you get rejected. See what I mean? You come around here, you get rejected. So it's like all my lines is lining up with every move that it's making. Even here, you bounce. See, it's like every line is like, that's why I utilize them, just to see exactly, what the market is doing. But like, if I take all these lines off and just keep the main two that we focused on right now, I mean, you can clearly see a downtrend setup. So let me take off these lines so we can prevent all the clutterness. So let me take all of these off real quick, and we'll focus on these lines later on down the line. We're gonna just focus on what we got right in front of us right now. So this is what we're gonna do. So we're gonna take off all these lines. We're gonna just focus on these two, because these are gonna be very important. So we're gonna just focus on that. And as you can see, you can still see the downtrend setup. From yesterday's into today, you can clearly see the downtrend setup. See that? See the downtrend still setting up, still setting up. Right now, you're at a crucial area. Again, if the bulls lose this, we can definitely see a potential squeeze, because those bears will try to come in aggressive and come for a descending squeeze. And look like that's what it's trying to do. So that's why me and Coldplay, shout out to Coldplay, was both calling out. We think that if we do lose these key areas, the next level would be around 541.50. And same thing with NVIDIA. Losing that 126.88, we can see some more further fade down to 123. So right now, definitely keep this on watch. Still fading on down. You still got room to come down to 123 on NVIDIA. Again, if we do lose these two key levels on SPY, we could see a further pullback down to 541.50. So right now, I'm just watching this little crucial level just to see if, who's going to come in aggressive. Will the bears come in aggressive, or will the bulls come in aggressive? If the bulls come in aggressive, we'll get a nice downtrend break back up towards the upside, the 545s back into the 546. But if not, if the bears come in aggressive, then we're going to see lower levels. 544, which we're already at 544, 543, 542, 540, all the way down to 541. So right now, I mean, it is definitely setting up on a descending wedge right now at this moment. Definitely, because look how much room you still got to go down. Look at this. If this continues, it's just going to feed that downtrend setup. That's it. It's gonna continuously feed the downtrend setup. Now, and the reason why I'm still kind of short bias, and the reason why I'm still kind of saying that we still seeing more downsides, and that's due to your indicators. Your indicators haven't even crossed over yet. Your 9 EMA, which normally is at the top, that is the leader that leads the market going on up, which you can see right here, for example. Anytime the 9 EMA, which is the blue indicators on top, you have a nice little movement on up. You can clearly see that, because you have your 9 EMA, your 20, and then your 50. Because you have the blue, orange, and red, right? But look at it this time. We have the opposite. We have the reversal. We have the floor above your head, and we have the main leader underneath. So basically, that's showing that it's showing less value. It's not valuable than any. It's basically getting overvalued by the 50, and it's getting overvalued by the VWAP, and it's also getting undervalued by the 20. So when you start to see a reversal like that, that represents downside. So you're getting a reversal of the indicators that leads to more of a push on down. So now, once we get the crossover back up towards the upside where your 50 will go back to the bottom, you'll get this. See that? When your 50 gets back down to the bottom and everything goes back to the position that it needs to, then you get that upside movement back up towards the position that it needs to go. But right now we don't have that. It's the opposite. Your 50 is your 90 MA is at the bottom. It's like in reverse. So that's representing weakness. So that's why I'm saying that I think we may see more downside, because even the indicators, not just my trend line, but my indicators itself can create a squeeze. So, and that's on the downsides. Because if y'all notice, the 9 MA in SPY works like this. So it's like whatever that the 9 MA does is like SPY does. So as you notice, that can be leading towards a squeeze coming up, because look at your indicators. It's coming down to these levels. It could lead to a squeeze where you get that push this way. See what I mean? Look at my blue indicator. See how it looks like a descending wedge itself without my purple line? See how it looks like it's making its own descending wedge, like squeezing down? Where you have a space in between the 9 MA and the support line that we have. It's making like a squeeze. We got that gap. So you see that? Let me see. See that? It's making somewhat of a descending wedge like itself with the indicators. And so it looks like it wants to squeeze down this way. So it looks like it wants to do. Because like I said, all your indicators are weak. I don't see anything. They just look weak. Nvidia's looking weak. Apple's the only one still trying to hold. There's not even enough buying pressure or aggression on that one either. So right now it's just still downtrending. So right now puts are winning. Puts are winning. Puts are definitely still winning. So I still think, like I said, we lose this, we're gonna definitely see some more downside back down to the 543.28. We lose that back down. Again, we could be possibly testing 541.50. Especially if those bears come in aggressive right now, where they at right now. If those bears come in aggressive and take back that position, we could definitely see a sell-off right back down to the 543.28s and even to a lower level. So right now we are back around that key crucial area right now. So it's a battle. It's a battle between the two. The bulls are trying to stay on top of it. The bears are trying to take it out. So it's a battle back and forth. Battle back and forth right at that same price point. Same price point. So right now we have to kind of utilize 543 as 543.92 as the pivot point, because you leave from it, you return to it, you leave from it, you return to it. It's kind of like a magnet within itself. So right now that's why it's a battle back and forth between the bears and the bulls right at this particular price point of 543.92. So there's a lot of back and forth, because the bulls are trying to utilize it, the bears are trying to utilize it. So right now the bulls are trying to stay on top of it. Here they go trying to come in with aggression again. But can we get that actual buying aggression? Can we get that buying aggression to the point that we can break out of the downtrend and move back up towards the upside? Can we break out of that downtrend and actually start to reverse these indicators itself, even back up towards the upside? But we need to see these buys step up. Right now they're trying to, but we still need the downtrend. So let's see. All right, so far, let me see if I can see anything on a 3-minute time frame. Right now, still looks downtrendish. Even on a 3-minute time frame, it still looks a little downtrendish. I don't see a lot of buying aggression still just yet. Cause on Fridays you get those surprise moves. When we get a surprise reverse thing, that buys are coming out of nowhere, and then it just go on an ultimate, like a rapid squeeze. Because today is Friday. The market can be very, very tricky on Fridays. It's look like the market is selling off. Then the next thing you know, that bad boy just push out of nowhere. Then you see aggression on the bull side, which is creating nothing but bad trap. Matter of fact, let's do this. How many contracts do we have expiring today? That's one thing I didn't check today. Let's take a look at that real quick. How many contracts do we have expiring on the put side? How many contracts do we have expiring on the call side? So I went to SMCI. Nice. I want to go to SPY. Here we go. All right, let's take a look at this. So let's see for today. Today is what, the 21st? So we got 3.5 million out of the money puts expiring today. Max paying of 542. As far as calls, we have 513,000 out of the money, and we have 146,000 in the money calls. So almost giving us a little close estimate, almost around what, about close to what 700,000 total as far as calls, and then right here again, just within the out of the money itself, would put 3.5 million expiring, and again you have the max pain of 542. So let's definitely take a watch at this, guys, to see. We have not touched 42 yet though. No, what was the lowest we came? The lowest was what? 543.02. 543.02. So the max pain is down here. They said max pain. So basically, what could happen is that around 42 is around what? 541.50. So that could be an opportunity where calls might take advantage of that. So that could be the max pain for the calls. You know, so if we do get that aggression pulled back down here, because remember, max pain was 542. But again, where's that 542 line? And Coldplay, see, we just looked at the max pain, right? The max pain was around what? It's 542. Where's that 542 lining up with, boss? What did we call out? It's close, right where what? 541.50. So in other words, if we do pull back to that level, and those puts get what they want, because the goal for puts is to pull it down to this level. As those puts pull it down to this level and take their position, the calls might come in and utilize that for the movement back on up towards the upside. So that max pain can work in both favors. So we already know the max pain for the puts is that they're trying to get the 542. And also, that's the area that those calls can try to move in, you know, as far as buying aggression and push it back on up off of 542. So right here, you can clearly see that. Again, if we go back into the past, what did they move in at? See? We bounced around 541.50, but what did it bounce around? What was the ultimate bounce? 542. What's the max pain for the day? 542. So if you think about it, if we do pull back down to that level, puts be getting out of their position because they got what they wanted. They got the max pain reached. Now we're to the area where calls can move in, utilize that for support, and bounce it back on up and reverse the play and play the rotation. So that could be an opportunity for both parties. So right now, while we are in these high areas, this could be an opportunity for the puts where they can ride it on down, all the way down, ride the rotation all the way down to this key area, get out of their position where the calls can then move in and play the rotation back on up. So that can work in both favors. So again, especially if we lose these key areas, look at the area that you have next. That'll be around 541.50. Where's 541.50 lining up with? The max pain. What is the max pain? 542. So if you think about it, yeah, but like I said, I think it may go to that max pain because right now you clearly see this little battle still at this 543.92. But the way that this is setting up, like I said, Coldplay, that I agree with you that we could see some more aggression, like a nice pullback down towards that max pain level, where those puts could be getting out of their position at that level, and then where calls could be moving into their position back on up. So that's what I'm thinking. We could get that nice little pullback down here towards that level, the max pain in the area that me and Coldplay called out, where calls can move in, and then reverse it right back on up. So that's what it looked like. That it could do. Because like I said, guys, we went to check out what the max pain was right here. I'll bring it up again. See, think about it. So we go back again to SPY. I'll bring it back up real quick. So again, let me shrink it down just slightly. I don't need the whole thing. All right, let me scroll you down. So right here, again, 21st, max pain, 42, right? We all the way up here. So you still got room. Coming down just a little bit. So you still have pain. You're all the way up here, still around the 45s, 44s, right? You still got pain to pull down. You still have room to pull down to the max pain of 542. So that can be utilized again for puts and calls. As we come down, puts it get out of their position, because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of puts up here trying to get it down to where? 542. And as they get out of their position, calls to take advantage of that position, 542 max pain, and try to push it back on up towards the upside. So, and that's around the same area where we had that last buying aggression, which was around where? 542. See that? See? Max pain, 542. Aggressive buying, 542. See that? They matching. 542 bounce, 542 massive buying, 542 max pain. So, if we could get everything according to play, if everything goes according to plan, we do get that sell-off, because it does look like it's kind of trying to set up for it's not like a bear flag, but it's kind of, like I said, we're still on this downtrend. Still expecting we do crack to come down to this key level, if we can get it. Get that nice little selling aggression here, come down to this key level, we can get a nice possible bounce. So let me see, let me draw it out for y'all what I mean. So right here, for example, for those who don't know still, like I said, we do get that selling. Puts a get out around 542 and around this 541.50 where we can see a nice little reversal, back on up something like this where calls can move in. Because right now in this little area, it'd be puts, because puts is, basically taking out these tops. And then you'll have a possible call position down this key area where you'll bounce like around that 541.50, get back on top of 542, and then start to reverse back this way. So that's a possibility that it could go down that way. Possibility. That's all I'm doing is watching, just to see. I'm going off of the max pain, 542, and I'm going off of the past where we did get that massive buying. These buys that moved in around 542. So that's all I'm doing is watching, just to see if we can get that exact setup. So I'm gonna keep it on watch to see if we can get this little sell-off. Let the puts have it for right now. As we come down to that area, let them get out of their position, have calls move into that position, and then start to push it back on up. So, I'm just going to see if we get it. We get it. If we don't, we don't. Like I said, I'm always looking out for patterns and looking out for certain plays. So, right now, it's just sideways because it's still battling around the 543.92. So, it's a back and forth battle because you still haven't cracked it yet. And like I said, it's just a battle back and forth between bears and the bulls, which is making the market go what? Sideways. Yep. So, like I said, sometimes, guys, you have to understand how the market works. The market is, 1 minute, you can have a rapid day or you can have a very volatile day where the market can move fast and you can get in and out of a trade. And then sometimes you'll have a slow day like this where it don't seem like it's doing anything just yet. It just start going sideways, but then later on down the line, you start to see the aggression moving, whether it's on the bears or the bulls. So right now, this is just the area just to kind of figure it out. Like, don't force a trade. Just understand the price points that we're in right now. Okay, focus on the key levels that we're holding and just try to come up with a game plan from there. Again, if we do hold this key level and buyers move in, yeah, we'll move back up, of course. We'll move back on up. Can we crack this key level too as well? We could too, because why? We're still on a downtrend setup. So it's no major aggression on either side at the moment. I don't see no aggression on the bull side. I don't see no aggression on the bear side yet. So I have not seen major sales come in when we drop, and I haven't seen major buys where we pop. Like nothing yet. I'm just seeing where we go from here. I'm just trying to read the room. I'm trying to read the charts because I don't want to put myself on the wrong side of momentum. All I'm doing is slowly trying to read the charts. I'm paying close attention to my certain key areas that's holding at the moment. And again, I called out 543.92 over and over and over again. And if you notice, this is the area where we bounced in pre-market. Boom, 543.92. 543.92. Look, we're back on top of 543.92. So all I'm trying to just see, again, since we're holding this key level, are the bulls are going to take advantage of it? Are they going to create a squeeze? Are we going to get a push above the downtrend? I just want to see the confirmation just to see if we do have that buying aggression coming in. Right now, we don't see anything. We're holding that key level, but there's no aggression just yet. We got a little bit of aggression earlier. Once we got back on top of, you've seen it. As you can see right here, look like it's about to see what's about to happen. Something's about to start kicking in. So let's see. Let's see what's about to happen. Let's keep our eyes peeled. Are the buys moving in again? Are the buys about to step in again? Let's see. Let's see what happens. And don't forget, guys, we do have one more data coming out. We have the Fed's monetary policy report coming out at 11 o'clock. Don't forget about that. Do not forget about that. Oh, damn. How the heck? Wait. Where's my Apple chart? Did I delete my Apple chart? Oh, crap. I didn't even know I did that. My apologies. I'll make another one. I didn't know I deleted it. My apologies. Let me set that back to Apple. When did I delete that? Must have did it on accident. 30 minutes. Yep, there you go. Boom, boom, boom. Apple is still on an uptrend setup. Seeing us start to see that buying aggression coming in. Here we go again. All right. So let's see. We'll definitely have to break above these old pre-market areas. Definitely have to move back towards the upside. So we got to take out all of these little areas that we got rejected at this morning and start to move back up. So right now, gotta break out of that downtrend. We gotta definitely break out of that downtrend because we gotta get out of this level. to get on, to basically work on the upside. Turn that downtrend to support. So I mean, if we could do something like this, if the buyers do move in, say for instance now, without having to come all the way down, I mean, we would definitely need to see something like this where you break out of the downtrend, this purple line, utilize it, through the pullback where you can bounce on top of it, and then move something like this. If the buyers do move in, I'm saying if we stay on top of 543.92, we do hold that key level, get that little push out of that downtrend, that, like I said, the purple line, get that little pullback, but utilize the purple line as support where you can utilize the open and the trend line, bounce off the top of that, and then move back this way. So now that's another possibility. Just gotta get that break first, and then a possible pullback, and then that possible bounce. Because what the buyers can do to help them out is utilize the downtrend and utilize the open. Because again, you can also utilize your opens as support and resistance too. So as we do get this push and we do get that pullback, they'll utilize the downtrend and the open and start to get that push back this way. So right now, buyers are starting to move in aggressive. They're starting to move in. I just want to see if we're going to get that continuation push or that continuation aggressiveness, because we definitely got to still get out of the downtrend. Because I'm not going to be convinced. I mean, I see it moving up, but I want to be more convinced as soon as we get out of this downtrend break. Because if you notice, every time you hit the downtrend, you come on down. You hit the downtrend, you come on down. You get rejected, you get rejected, you get rejected. You see this over and over, time and time again. So what I want to see this time is an actual breakout of this to let me know, like, okay, once we do hit this area, we're not going back down again. Once we hit this area, we're actually breaking out and holding on top of it. See how it keeps hitting? See, I want that confirmation from these bulls that we're going to break out of this downtrend and turn this trend line into support. When you break out, pull back, but bounce on top of it and get that further push on up towards the upside. That's what I want to see. So right now, I mean, you are getting a small little reversal, but we still got to get this breakout. Because every time you hit, you get rejected. Every time you hit, you get rejected. Now we're in the same area, trend line again. Can we get the break? As we getting tighter and tighter and tighter within the squeeze. Because you got to remember, guys, that space of this descending wedge is getting tighter and tighter and tighter to the point the market is going to have to make a decision. It's going to have to make a decision whether it wants to break out or get that squeeze on down. So right now, we're definitely getting a push. We're definitely getting that push. We're getting that push. I just want that confirmation. I want that confirmation to show that we're going to stay on top of the trend line, that we're not going to pop but then go right back underneath it. I want to see it stay on top of it where they can utilize this, the trend line for support and fuel it right back on up. Because right now, we are hitting that same key level again. Can this time be different from the rest of this? Every time we hit, we fall, we hit, we fall, we hit, we fall. Can we get an actual breakout on the upside instead of hitting and then falling back down again? So that's all I'm watching. I just want to watch. I'm the type of person I wait on confirmation. I like confirmation. I like after the setups. So right now we are still hitting this downtrend. Guys. We got about 9 minutes till the next data comes out. Don't forget, we have the Fed monetary policy report coming out at 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock, and that should be the last. So right now, everything is still slowly trying to set itself up. Because like I said, you're getting into a tighter wedge on this descending wedge. So either we're getting that spike or we're getting that hard drop. One of the two is about to happen, guys. One of the two. Especially before that data comes out, because within 9 minutes, I mean, you're already getting into a tighter wedge. So anything can happen is that once that data comes out, again, it can lead to a pop or it can lead to a drop. One of the two is going to happen as we get closer and closer towards the data, and as we get closer and closer in this wedge, in this tighter position. Something's going to happen. One of the two, guys. Either we get a breakout or we get a drop on down. One of the two is going to happen. One of the two. Why does my dang chart keep disappearing? I mean, my chat keeps doing this crap. Structure just broke higher lows. Watch for a possible squeeze. Yeah, I'm watching it right here, boss. Like I said, because I want to see what's going to happen as this data comes out. What is it going to contribute to? Is it going to contribute to a breakout, or is it going to contribute to a pullback? So that's what I want to see. Because we're still in this tighter wedge and this descending wedge.
How low do you think Nvidia gonna drop?
Well, the next level, Jet, is going to be 123. That's going to be the next level, 123, because that was your old resistance level. Now, I can go back a little bit. Look at that green line right here, 123. I can scroll it back and I'll show you. I'll scroll back. See right here? 123, 123, 123, 123 until we got a nice 123 squeeze breakout. So that area is going to be considered resistance. So the fact is we're on top of a jet. You gotta utilize resistance, turn it into support. Anytime you break above it, you got to turn it into a floor now instead of a ceiling. Because anytime you went underneath it, you was getting rejected, getting rejected. Now we're above 123 and pull it back to it. You got to utilize that as some type of form of support. So right now, I think, yeah, that'll be the next key area would be 123. As we do pull back. So right now, look where we at. We close to it. We ain't there yet. We haven't touched it yet, but we close to it. So that's why I want to see what's going to happen within 7 minutes. You know, are we going to get a breakout of SPY? Or will we get a crack, you know, underneath that downtrend and see some more further downside? One of the two is about to happen. I can't tell you which one, but it's going to go one way or the other. Because you are getting into a tighter squeeze. The market is going somewhere. Either we're getting the pullback or we're going to crack out. One of the two is going to happen within 6 minutes. Within 6 minutes, because we do have some more data coming out. So let's keep our eyes peeled on that, guys. Keep your eyes peeled. All right, still seeing some downside still. I mean, don't get me wrong. On the 3-minute time frame on the SPY, like it's slowly trying to create an uptrend. I can see it right here, what it's doing. Slowly trying to build an uptrend on this 3-minute time frame. I do see that here. Oops. Come on. Yeah, you see that, guys? Slowly building an uptrend on a 3-minute time frame. Definitely got to get a break above 545 because that's going to be a major area to get us towards the back, towards these high areas. So let me try to see if I can create this with these. So right now, got to break out of this little area. Somewhere in this little, cause you see how you hit, you fall. It's like almost something like this. What was the open on this? 4480. So 4480 is gonna be the first area. So 4480. So 4480 is gonna be the first area here that we need to break out. You see, every time you hit, you fall. So 4480 is gonna be the first area we need to break out. After that, then you have this little key area. It's gonna be around, what is that? It's gonna be another key area we won't have to take out. That'll be 4525. That'll be your next key area. So duplicate that, make a copy of that. Oops, make a copy. All right, so 4525 on that note. 4525. All right, boom. That's that key area. As you can see right here, where we hit, we fall. All I'm doing is looking at the old resistance on what we need to take out as far as on bull side. Right now, that's the area that's gonna be in your way before we get back up towards these major areas. So for sure, let me stretch it out to the right. Yep. All right, stretch it out to the right. All right. So right now, as far as on a 3-minute time frame, 544.80 is gonna be strong resistance. You can see that every time you hit 544.80, rejection, but you're still on this little downtrend. So will we get a squeeze or will we crack to an even lower level? I'm just watching to see if I can get these little patterns down right. So far we're underneath the open. 6 minutes comes. We got 4 minutes in, guys, before the next data comes out. So that's why I want to try to see if we're in this tighter space on this 30-minute time frame. Again, will we squeeze or will we drop? One of the two is about to happen. I just want to figure out which side. I don't want to guess it. I just want to get the confirmation on which side is going to take over in a few minutes. Because, again, we could clearly see a downtrend setup. But could we break out of the downtrend setup due to this data that's coming out? You know, could it lead to a squeeze or could it lead to a further drop on down? So one of the two is about to happen. I'm just going to keep my eyes peeled to see where we go from here. What was those bottoms? I could do the copy. Was it 543.92? 543.92. So 543.92 was that bottom area that we caught. Then we need to get back on top of. Yep. So that was that area. And then we had 543.28 on that area. So right now it's definitely starting to gear up. It's gearing up. So 543.28 down here. All right, cool. So right now, slowly trying to gear ourselves up on this 3-minute time frame. Slowly. I clearly see it. Now I can see the downtrend setup for sure. Bounce, bounce. And there's a sitting wedge. And we need to get that break above 544.48 up to this 545.25. So right now, it's slowly gearing itself up for like a possible squeeze, because I do see a lot of buyers. Let's see what's about to happen, guys. We got 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Let's see where we go. Can buyers move in, or will sellers step in? Because again, we still haven't broken that downtrend yet. I'm still keeping my eyes on that downtrend, even though we're moving up. Again, I want to see this downtrend break, guys. I want to see the downtrend break to give me that confirmation that we are moving up on the upside, that we're not getting tricked into thinking that once we hit, we're going up, but other than getting getting rejected and come back down again. Kind of like here, time and time and time again. I want to see if we're going to get this push. Giving that confirmation that we're actually going up this time. Nvidia getting a bounce. Apple still on the uptrend, still on this ascending triangle squeeze. SPY's definitely gearing on up. I can see that. So what time it is? We got what, 1 minute? It's gearing up. It's gearing up. Definitely gearing up now. Gearing up now. Gearing up. Gearing up. So are the buys actually gonna still? Man, look like they've been holding this 543.92. So they've been doing good as far as holding this area. 543.92. They've been holding this key level, so that's looking good right now. Definitely looking good. Right now, you're trying to get this little squeeze above 544.80. Slowly doing that. Slowly, slowly. Still getting rejected, though. Just keep it on watch. Keep it on watch. Look like we're trying to break out of the downtrend on a 30-minute time frame. What we got left? 15 seconds, guys. 15 seconds. 15 seconds. In about 10. Coming in to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What we got? What we get? Okay, what do we get? What did we get? Are we gonna get that push? That continuation push? What we gonna get? What we gonna get? Let's see. I mean, it still looks strong. I mean, we're getting a little pullback, but it does look like we want to still head towards the upside. So that reversal, because again, you held on 543.92. So 543.92, then we broke out of the downtrend. So everything looks good right now. Right now. So we're gonna get a little pullback. Nvidia has gotten back above 126.88. Apple just needs to break that 211.95. So far, Nvidia SPY's looking good. We got out of that downtrend finally. So that's looking good. All right. So far, so good. Like I said, you're slowly uptrending on SPY. SPY's slowly uptrending. So you're looking good. All right, let me check my 180 chart. Let me see. Because I wanted to make sure we was on the right side of momentum, guys. So I was making sure, that we wasn't guessing anything, that we had it, mapped out, that we could see everything right in front of us. Because again, I want to make sure you guys on the right side of momentum, because I never want to give y'all no bad information or put y'all on the wrong side of anything. I want to make sure you guys on the right side. So as far as my 180 chart, it looked like it's bouncing. So that looks, So it could be seeing a reversal. The way everything is setting up on my 180 chart, we could actually be reversing back up. Yeah, I see the bounce now. Now I see it. Yeah, so we should be going back on up towards the upside. So okay. Boom, there y'all go. We got the confirmation, guys. So far, so good. There y'all go. So y'all didn't have to guess through it. We broke it down to a science, to see when was gonna get this push back on up. So everything looking good, guys. So y'all looking good. You're looking good. So you're on the right side of momentum. So no guessing. So we got this down pack. So y'all looking good right now, guys. So far, so good. So right now, looking good, looking good. All we gotta do now is start to get these indicators to give us that, give us that crossover. We can get that 9 to start getting on top of that 20, start to reverse the indicators. We start curling back on up. Get that blue indicator, start getting back up towards the tops, putting everything else towards the bottom underneath it. So far, so good. I mean, it's looking like it wants to curl. I mean, right now it's looking bullish. It's looking bullish. Everything's looking bullish. Nvidia's looking bullish. Apple's still looking bullish on the ascending triangle pattern. Nvidia's looking good right now. So right now, so far so good, guys. So far so good. There you go. So here we go. Here we go. Looking good. Looking good. Yep. Slowly getting that little move. Slowly getting that move. You are definitely looking good right now at the moment. Definitely looking good. So let me keep our eyes peeled on mine. What is this, 2? What's the low areas? Where are these lows at? Is that what, 150? Let me see. I'm gonna just try 1 just to test it. I want to see something real quick. I'm gonna just test it with 1. Just want to see where it goes. It's around 150, right? Cause right now everything. Let me see if we can get this continuation push towards the upside. Cause you're definitely holding this key level. Like I said, you definitely held 543.92. So that means again, now we just need to slowly get that rotation back up this way towards the upside. So it's looking good so far. Looking good so far right now, guys. So I'm gonna go with 1 just to test. I mean, I'm gonna add more, but I'm gonna just see where we go from here. See if we get that. Looks like it's around 150. I'm trying to see if I can get it. If it's gonna catch it. All right, here we go. Is it pulling? There we go. On my end. So I'm just watching it carefully. Watching it carefully. All right, let's see what we get. See what we get from here. Just keep my eyes peeled, guys. Keep my eyes peeled. Like I said, no rushing. Just want to see where we go. Slow little build up. Like I said, nothing major. Nothing major at the moment. I'm just trying to see. Trying to see what's gonna happen at this 480, 544.80 level. See if these buys gonna try to hold this key level now that we've broken above it. So I wanna see where we go from here. Keep my eyes peeled, guys. Keep my eyes peeled. See where we go. Still watching this key level. See how we held on top of it? Remember, this was old resistance. Now turn into possible support. Because this was an area we couldn't get above. See that? Hit, fall. Now you're on top of it. Let's see if these buys can utilize this for support as we move back up towards these resistance marks to see if we can get it. Let's see what happens. Let's see what we get, guys. So far, so good. Nothing yet. Still holding key level. Keep it on watch. Nothing yet. Still keep it on watch. See where we go from here. Oh, man. Why does my check keep disappearing, man? God dog. Keep doing that crap. All right, here we go. Little bit of a pullback, still. Let's see what we get, guys. Let's see what we go. Still keep it on watch. Like I said, we're still in this little, ascending triangle pattern. Still in this little ascending triangle setup. I just want to see where we go from here. Slowly building. Like I said, you're still on top of the downtrend. We did a downtrend break. Just keeping this on watch. Still keeping on watch. Still nothing yet. Just yet. See where we go. Just keep it on watch. Try to see if we're going to hold above that key level. Because right now, NVIDIA's still holding 120 on 126.88. So NVIDIA's still holding. Apple's still in this ascending triangle wedge. See, it looked like, okay, we're still trying to hold on top of 44.80. Getting a little bit of a pullback towards this area again. So I'm keeping it on watch. Just back and forth right now. I mean, I know it's a lot of back and forth. Like I said, the volume, man. I mean, the volume is like, just kind of, the volume is kind of up and down right now. I know it gets aggravating. Trust me, I know that feeling. Just up, and down. You kind of get a little aggravated. Just got to be patient. We're still keeping everything on watch right now. So it's pushing. Nothing pushing yet. NVIDIA getting a little bit of weakness on NVIDIA side. Apple still nothing yet. Still nothing on Apple just yet. No further push yet. Apple still holding. NVIDIA, like I said, just getting a little bit of a pullback, but still nothing yet. Let's see if we can get a pullback failure. Because like I said, if those bears can't pull back underneath this 544.80, that's going to be a pullback failure where buyers can utilize that to trap these bears and push it back on up. So I just want to keep my eyes peeled on this key level. Let's see where we go. Let's see if we can hold this key level. Right now, we are pulling back slightly, Just keep my eyes peeled to see if we get a pullback failure or will these buyers hold this key level. It look like every time they pull back, it fails. What time this candle closes out? How many minutes we got left on this bad boy? So right now, yeah, we're getting pullback failure. So that means that those bears can't pull it underneath right now at the moment. They cannot pull it back right now. The bulls are not allowing it just yet. I mean, right now we're still holding. So I just want to see if we're gonna move back up towards this way. We can get those buyers to step in. All right, we gapped up slightly. We did gap up. So let's see. Still keep my eyes peeled right here at this level, guys. That's all I'm watching. To see if we're gonna get, to see if the bulls can hold this key level. If we're gonna get pullback failure after pullback failure, which will lead to more upside, because that means that they can continuously keep trying to create, bear trap after bear trap, and push it back up. So I'm just keeping this on watch, just watching this key level. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing right now. So we are definitely trying to test this level again. Right now, still nothing on Apple nor Nvidia. Still don't see anything. Still just kind of back and forth. Still nothing. Yeah, boss, that's what I'm watching. I'm just slowly watching this carefully because I know we're still on this uptrend. I mean, everything's still looking good. There we go, pulling back. So let me see. Let me see if they're going to get that pullback failure. Yep, there we go again. See? Pullback failure once again at 544.80. I'm just definitely watching this key level. That's all I'm doing. Like, they keep trying to pull it back underneath it, but the bulls keep trying to hold it. So all I'm doing is watching this key levels closely. See where we go from here. All right, pulling back. They're pulling back. All I'm doing, like I said, all I'm doing is watching this price. All I'm doing is watching 544.80. 544.80. That's it. Because I just want to see if the bear's gonna take it out. If the bear's gonna take it out, if the bull's gonna hold this key level. Because it's like every time they pull back, it's like a pullback failure. All I'm doing is watching this specific price point right now to see if the bear's gonna take them out or hold this key level. That's all I'm watching. I'm keeping my eyes peeled on 544.80, guys. That's all I'm doing right now. I'm just keeping my eyes peeled at 544.80. All I'm doing is watching this key level. That's all I'm doing. Just want to see what's gonna happen at this key level right here. Because right now, Nvidia's pulling back up, so I forgot to maximize it. I do apologize. All right, testing around the open and at 126.80 on the upside right now for as far as Nvidia. So let's see what happens. Can we hold this key level on Nvidia? So we did get back above 126.88. So I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled to see can we hold this key level. There goes SPY again, trying to fight that key level here again. Still watching 44. Still watching this key level, guys. Still watching this key level. Because, like I said, our anticipation is to see can we move back on up, get that break above that 545.25, basically back up towards the upside. Because I mean, right now it's definitely a slow build on up. It's just a slow build. I mean, y'all back on top of 544.80 once again. It's a battle right back on top of that key level again. Still a battle right back on top of that bad boy. Up there we go. So all I'm doing is watching 544.80. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm watching. One price to see if we're going from this price point to this price point. That's all I'm doing. That is all I'm doing, guys. Right now, Nvidia's still holding on top of 126.88. That's still good. That's all I'm watching. Just watching the slow build up to see where we go from here. Time to this candle close out. I don't know. I know it's a 3-minute time frame on this. I'm trying to see what time this bad boy closed. To see if we can hold on top of it again. Because right now, definitely back on top of 544.80, trying to pull back to this level. I'm trying to see if it's going to utilize it. Let me see. I'm trying to see if it's trying to pull back to it. Right now, still getting weak, still trying to fight it. So I'm still keeping on watch. It's just back and forth right now. There's a lot of back and forth. Just keeping on watch, guys. Let me see. Yeah, I'm keeping on watch. Because NVIDIA's holding. NVIDIA's holding, like I said, it's holding above 526.88. So, I mean, that's still looking good. So, I want to see if we're going to get that reverse. So, try to get that push back up towards like the 130s. Definitely keep my eyes peeled, guys. I got my eyes peeled. Again, just watching, just watching. Still watching this key level. That's all I'm doing, watching this key level. Pull back, pull back, pull back. Then get on top of this bad boy. Like I said, NVIDIA's still looking good. Apple's still moving on up. So right now, we should be seeing soon seeing some upper movement on SPY. So right now, it's still pulling back around that 544.80. It's still back and forth. You notice that? It's still back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. 544.80, 544.80. Still back and forth, still back and forth. I mean, it looked like it wants to squeeze, even with that 9 EMA. I mean, it looked like it wants to set itself up for a squeeze, but we haven't gotten it yet. Not yet. Still no squeeze just yet. Still keeping on watch, guys. Nothing yet, nothing yet. Get rejected at almost like in that same key area where it was 545.25. I mean, we're still in this ascending triangle pattern. You know, like I said, we're still in the ascending triangle pattern setup. Let me look on my 180 again. Let me see. Because 180 is like it's bouncing. Because that'll be your third red candle on this 180. And it looked like it's setting up to bounce to go back up towards the upside. I'm just trying to see exactly... where's this at? 545. So we need to get back on top of what? 545.78. So 545.78. That's way up here though. 545.78. Because the way this is setting up on my 180 chart, it does look like it has a bounce area. One wants to move back up towards these highs. So I'm just waiting for it to take place because it looks like it's trying to set up. You can clearly see it. Like I said, it's gonna take time, guys. You can't force it. You can't rush it. Just let it build. It takes time. It just slowly takes time because I mean everything on my charts is putting in motion like we want to go back up. So I'm just waiting to see once if we do get this bounce and this push back up towards the upside. I'm just keeping on watch to see if we get it. That's all I'm doing. Still slowly building. I mean, I'm just want to see where we go from here. Just see where we go. I mean, can we get that nice little push? I mean, it looked like it wants to gear up to do it. Excuse me. I started joking on that. God no. Pause. Yep, see where we go. Like I said, that buying pressure came right back in. 544.80. All I did, I told you, I just watched one price. And look, see? Buying pressure moved in again. Started moving in again. Gapped up again. We're gonna finally get that little push. And there we go. Keep it on watch, guys. Keep it on watch. We still pushing. Still pushing. Still pushing. Got one. Scalp. Scalped you. I was waiting on that. Scalp. I was already in. Quick little scalp. I'm about to do another one. I'll scalp like an Indian. I'll scalp. I was waiting on it. I was like, yes. I was waiting on it too. I was like, so I told you all I was doing was watching this price. I told you I was just gonna scalp around it. Boom, got one. So I'm gonna do another one. Cause it look like that's gonna be a pivot. Cause it look like you keep rotating around 544.80. So that look like that's the pivot right here. So right here, yeah. Cause every time you leave, I did a call, boss. I just did like a quick little bounce. Cause all I did was I started to understand the magnet pull to it, and I kept watching that's why I kept saying 544.80. Because every time you leave, you return to it, you leave, you return to it, you leave, you return to it. So I started to pay attention to that pattern. I started paying close attention to the pattern of 544.80. So I was like, okay, every time you leave from it, you're gonna return to it. You leave from it, you're gonna return to it. See? Can't make it up. Look. I'm doing it again. Cause like I said, I'm gonna keep playing around this area. I'm gonna keep playing around this 544.80 because I got another one too. So let's see. Cause that bad boy is definitely target 546. Let's see. The ultimate target for the day. What is this? Almost like what is this? 548? Look like 48. Like back up towards these highs. The way that my chart is looking like, it looked like it want to go back all the way, like back up towards the 48s. That's what it looked like. I mean, I could be right, I could be wrong, Golden, but I mean, it looked like on my 180 chart, it looked like it already found its initial bounce, the main area it needed, and it looked like it wants to like pull back this way from what my chart is telling me. Like it wants to pull back this way towards the 548s. I mean, look at NVIDIA. See that? So that means that if NVIDIA keeps going, that's gonna keep going. So that means that we get up to 446, you're only $2 away from 448. So NVIDIA still rocking and rolling, still trying to do like somewhat of a red to green. So NVIDIA still looking good. So let me look at NVIDIA too as well. Let me cause NVIDIA started picking up the slack too. You know, getting back above 126.88. So that's good. Let me see. We can go from here. What can we go from here? Let me take a quick look at the charts. I'm just scalping. I'm hopping from stock to stock. Wherever I can find good move and good momentum, good volume, I'm in and out. Today Friday, I don't play on Fridays. Y'all know me. I do not play on Fridays. I'm in and out. I hate Fridays sometimes. I don't really like trading on Fridays. It's just if I can see an opportunity, I'm in and out. I do not babysit on Fridays. I can't do it. Because all you're doing is putting yourself more in a risk. Like more of risk. So right now, let me see how NVIDIA looks on this chart. Because SPY looks like it's going to bounce. Oh, look. Golden, look. I'll show you, boss. Look. Tell me if I'm lying. To show you my proof. Tell me if you agree with me. Why I think SPY might go higher. See, if I go back to my 180. Right here. Look. Getting that bounce today. And look how much room you still got to go up. And that's around 148. You know, if we do go back on up, you still got room to go right back up to that yellow line, which is around the 148s. So, you got that nice bounce right here, that red candle. Look, go up a little bit so you can see it. Look, see? You came down for that nice bounce around that trend line to go right back on up. So that looked like it wants to set itself up for a reversal, kind of like you go from green to red, from red to green. So you found support where you could possibly start going back up towards the upside. Now you see why I said that? Yeah, that's why I was thinking that now that we find an ultimate that area, because now we found a good area, because you already know every time you come around that trend line, you get a good little bounce right back on up. So we came right around that trend line once again for a possible move right back on up. So that's why I'm thinking that. Like I said, I'm not saying it's gonna go all the way up there, but the way that the charts were setting up, it's a possibility. It's definitely a possibility. But what would need to happen, Golden, is we would definitely need to see these buyers step up and create that reversal to where those indicators can help us. Because right now the indicators are still down, is upside down still. So we definitely need to reverse our 9 and our 20 for sure. Because we'll definitely need to get these two to cross over our 50, where we can start to see this. When we can cross right back over, put the red at the bottom, and utilize our 9 and our 20, we can get that nice movement back on up, something like this. So we're going to definitely need to cross back over. We're going to definitely need to cross these two over, boss, back up towards the upside, turn this 50 back into a floor, and utilize that to bounce back up. So that's the only thing that we need to do, the market. We have to see some type of aggression that can force these movements back up right now. Because right now, it's still not a lot of, see, that's why I got in and out. Because the buying still is not there. It's like the buying is still not aggressive yet. That's the only thing, because I'm not seeing, like, I mean, you could agree with me too, Golden. We have not seen like one big solid green candle yet. Like no big solid green candle, even on the 30-minute time frame that would give us indication like, all right, we could be setting up for a bull flag pattern, setting up for something that's giving us moving on the upside. I mean, it's slowly moving, but we just haven't seen like that 30-minute time frame where we see like one big green candle to let us know buyers are really stepping in. Like even within 30 minutes. It's like every 30 minutes on these candles, it's like they bullish, but it's just kind of like, it's not giving off like when we went on it. See something like this, Golden. See like something like this, how was it, like on these 30-minute candles giving us that aggression. See that? Like aggression. It's like over here, it's like this way, it's kind of like, it's like, you see what I mean? It's like, it's not aggressive. That's what's making me kind of iffy. It's like, I haven't got the confirmation yet that the bulls are moving in right now. It's not giving me that bullish feeling just yet. I mean, will it come? Especially on a Friday. You know how Fridays normally do. We normally get those out of the nowhere squeezes. They come out of like nowhere. I mean, Fridays is pretty tricky. So that's why I'm waiting on the confirmation. Yeah, not much about exactly. And you know what I think too? I mean, I think a lot of people still haven't returned. I mean, probably still people out, after the Juneteenth situation too, because people start. We only had 2 days before the weekend hit. I mean, you probably got people still enjoying their time off, until next week. Next week rolls around. Matter of fact, let me do this too, team. Let's see what's coming up next week. What do we have? Do we have anything that'll start, put some heat in the market next week? Let me double check this for y'all to see what we're gonna have next week. Anything good? Any good data coming out? Let's see. Next week, what we got, team? Nope. We got new home sales Wednesday. GDP. We got GDP, durable goods. PCE. We got PCE data coming out. That'll be Friday of next week. So we got that. Monday close, boss? Let me double check that too. Let me see. Hold up. Let me go get the other calendar out real quick. I got a calendar. Calendar for God dang it, what's my stock chart calendar for the holidays too? I'm just double checking, make sure. Alright, here we go. Calendar. Let's see what we got. Oh, I'm using the wrong damn thing. Wait, where did I put my? Oh, here we go. Alright. Boom. Nope. Juneteenth already passed. Oh, July 4th. That's gonna only be the next one coming up. Yeah, that'd be the only major next holiday. So it shouldn't have no days off for us. We should be straight. It should be good from this point. But yeah, guys, that's the only thing I see. Like PCE data, GDP next week. That's the only like major things I see. See, like I said, that's why I was kind of iffy. That's why I heard went in for a quick scalp. Cause I still wasn't trusting it because the volume, man. The volume just. I mean, I see better volume on Nvidia than I see on SPY. Nvidia got way better volume. I mean, look at it. I mean, you still get a nice movement on up off that 126.88 mark. Yeah, Coldplay. I see a lot like a better setup on Nvidia versus SPY, to be honest. Like Nvidia looks way better. I mean, it looks a little bit better. You can clearly see a reversal. I mean, but in SPY just up, down, because you got some of the companies falling, you got some of them going up. So SPY, I think SPY can still spike. We just ain't got the confirmation yet. But I'm saying, like, while waiting on it, you got Nvidia still doing this thing, holding on top of 126.88. So Nvidia's still looking good. I I don't see why I couldn't trade Nvidia. I mean, that don't look bad. I don't see a lot of. I'm trying to see if I see like a lot of profit in it though. Like if I was to get in, let me see. Try to go to a higher one. It moves slightly. It's not like major money. No, I don't see like anything like huge on it. Cause the contract that I just seen went from like 75 cents to almost $2. I mean, it's not bad. See what I mean? That's why I told y'all. See, I told y'all that them buys was making me just paranoid, man. It's like I can see it from. I mean, that's why I got in and got out. I was like, nah, I wasn't holding long term because I mean, the buy is just not there yet. Still, it's like, man. That's why I'm still watching the video because the video's still looking good. The video's still looking nice. SPY just I'm like, man, it just still set up for a downtrend. It's right back in the downtrend again. It's like, nah. Nah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Okay, nah, I ain't gonna lie, Coldplay. Now, if SPY can set itself up going into Monday, you know, like if we do catch that 541.50, I may swing from tonight going into Monday. You know, especially around that 541 in anticipation for us to reverse back up towards the upside. I could do that if we pull down around an area. But the fact is we still around this little area, I'm like, because I know for sure 541.50 is a good area where buyers came in aggressive, but we not there yet. So that's why I'm not going in just yet. I'm still waiting. If we get a nice pullback towards 541.50, yeah, then I consider it. I mean, just these little areas to me is like scalping. It's just like scalping opportunities right now. Scalp. So I'm still watching that, and I'm still watching Nvidia because again, Nvidia got back above 126.88, so you still got room to go back this way. So, I mean, and even your indicators on Nvidia is starting to curl back up in on the good side. Matter of fact, let me see the chart on Nvidia on my 180 because if it look good, I might, you know, give it a little go. Let me see my 180 chart on Nvidia. I mean, still damn. The only thing about Nvidia though now after that run is like it's so extended, like out of my channel, like literally out of my channel. That's the only thing I don't like about that. Like it's overextended out of my channel. I'll show y'all. See, that's the only thing that's making me iffy with Nvidia. So right here, see, the only thing I don't like about Nvidia is just this. It's like how much more do we have left? Because you see, it blew out of my channel. See that? It literally blew out of my channel. So I'm like, well, damn. So how much room can we fall back this way if we came out of the channel? So you can see that, look. See, we were in a channel at one point, which was a good opportunity, but then you broke out of it. So as you break out of it, you're going to return back to it. So that's why I was kind of like, I don't know if I want to go for calls just yet because you're pulling back now. You are definitely getting overextended, and it's definitely getting a nice pullback. So, yeah. I mean, had I would have caught these bottoms down here, I could have rolled that on up to these tops, but look how high this is. We definitely getting overextended when you then came out of the channel, and you were down there slowly returning right back into it. So, I mean, that's why I'm just checking that out to see when we're going to fall back in the channel and then find some good support. But right now, I mean, could it bounce on top of it? It's a possibility. You know, we can bounce, but it's like, how long will it last? Because these were way more healthier areas to me as far as Nvidia. Like, these were way more healthier areas before a nice little breakout, riding on up towards the upside. So, I mean, but being way up here, that's like way overextended. I mean, look at that aggressive. Look at that sell-off. Aggressive sell-off, and you out of the channel with room to fall back in the channel. So it's like, how if I was to jump in on the call, say for instance, how I know, you know, once we do get a little small bounce here, how much more higher can it go now before it come back down? I mean, they already went high enough. So that's the only issue with Nvidia. I honestly think SPY, I mean, with this weakness and this volume, I honestly think we're gonna see that 541.50 Coldplay. I think you agree with me on that. I think we're going to see 541. I think 541 or 542 coming. Because I think we're going to see that max pain that we saw in those contracts. The max pain was 542. I think we're going to see 542 to 541. That's why I got in and got out. I went for a quick scalp because I just didn't trust it. Because we didn't get that a bullish confirmation. We didn't get no huge green candle. It was like just baby candles. I was like, nah. Because I still think overall it's still selling. Even in this downtrend, it's like red. It's still selling. Like, as long as this downtrend keeps going, it's like selling. It's like it's a lot more red candles going on this downtrend than I see green candles. So to me, that's still indicating selling. I mean, you can see it throughout this whole downtrend setup. It's like pretty much a red. Red, 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 more red, more red. It's like sellers, 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 sellers. You know, like when you up, you see more green. See that? See green, 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 green when you going up. When you come down, red, 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 red. So it's like, nah, that's why I wasn't safe with it. I was like, I think it's gonna be more downside until it reverses. Other than that, right now, it's bearish. I'm sorry, it's bearish. It's bearish. I still think we're going down towards this level. I still think we'll see 542 to 541.50. Yeah, like I said, I agree with you, Coldplay. 110%. It's just still on a 2-day downtrend. I mean, could things change Monday? It could. I mean, especially if we get around this level. Yeah, we could definitely reverse. I mean, we got an opportunity where buyers can move in aggressive and reverse it back on up. We kind of see like a big cup. This would be the start right here. And see something like this. I can see that, like a huge U-shaped pattern, almost. Something like this. I'm not saying it's gonna happen. I'm just a prediction. So let me see. Cause so far I've been right on my predictions, guys. Cause Coldplay, you can agree with me. How long? And Golden Paquito can agree with me too. Golden for SPY could not call out the 550 prediction in April, and we finally hit it. While everybody else was looking at me crazy, and I was calling out predictions ahead of time. When did we hit? 550. So I was predicting this since April. Like right here. Remember I was breaking down the 480 mark because it was a cup and handle breakout. Boom. I said we're in a channel. I said we put all our years together. Year 2020 going into 2024. We went on the first cup and handle pattern. We went on a breakout. I said if SPY follows this pattern exactly, I said our next intended target should be 550. And where did we hit? My prediction, 550. Boom! So the next area after that, and we continuously go on this movement, the next area is 600 because you're going to get a complete rotation all the way to this red line where you match that resistance to this resistance. So that'll be a complete rotation, which I think that we will see 600 in due time. But right now, the main area is going to be tough. It's 550 for sure. 550 is going to be tough. That's a natural resistance. But I do think that 600 is going to be coming up soon. Once we get back above 550, of course. But as you can see, we broke out of this key level. Boom. Ran on up. So it's kind of putting you in this big, huge channel. Tops 550. These bottoms, I don't think it's going to be 480. It's going to be a little bit higher than this for right now, I believe. About right. What is this? Almost around the 500 range. 500 itself. Yeah, so I mean, look at the rotation. You went from the bottoms, and look where you rotated to. I called it out, 550. And again, we break out of 550. The next target area is 600. So I've been, yep, yeah, I think so too. Right before the election, I agree too, boss. I agree. So I think kind of like something like this one, huh? When we were that was in 2023, right? When we did that cup and handle, because you remember we had lost 480 in 2022. And then we went on this movement here and then had that nice pullback around 460 back on down. And then you ricocheted right back on up and broke out of 480. So, yeah, I think something like that where you're going to get some type of pullback from 550 and create some type of buildup. We're going to get a squeeze. But I'm trying to figure out. But I know right now for sure 550 is going to be strong resistance, period. That's going to be strong resistance. I'm just trying to figure out SPY's next move from this point. Because I already called this bad boy out. I called out a cup and handle pattern. Now I'm trying to figure out what pattern this one's trying to make. I mean, the only thing I can go on is, this is be the only areas I see. I mean, you get a pullback because this is the area we had to break out before 550. That's around 524 or 525. Maybe 525-ish. Let me see something. 525. We do get a pullback. Damn, that's a deep pullback. We do get, if that was to happen. Let me see, 525. Let me see. 525. Yep, somewhere in this little area, the old resistance. When you get a nice little pullback right in that area, we get rejected. Cause that's what, a $25 drop? Yeah, so from 550 to 525 is $20. And that's right at the old resistance if we were to get a strong pullback. If we were to get that, because I'm trying to figure out exactly. And then you got this little spot up here too, a little small area. That's like 530. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be somewhere, Golden. It's gonna be like somewhere. Let me see. I'm trying to figure it out. Let me see. Let me see if I can figure it out, boss. Let me see if I can try to figure it out exactly. So you got this area here. That's the old resistance that you could utilize. Well, you did kind of utilize it because you bounced on top of it. See that? When you went up and it bounced right on top of that old resistance, then you ran up to 550. So, See, since we already tested this one already, and we pulled back, it might try to bounce somewhere off of these. Because that area hasn't been tested. This little small spot right here, what is this? This is open 530.50. That may be it. So 530.50 could be possibly it. So 530.50. Yep, right about in this key level here. Almost. It's gonna be somewhere though. I'm gonna figure it out. But yeah, 550 gonna definitely be strong resistance. So while that's getting rejected, I'm just trying to see how far we're gonna pull away from that. But in due time, you're gonna pull back to it. So that's what I'm trying to figure out how, like, where will we pull back to exactly? So is it gonna be a $10 drop? Is it gonna be a $20 drop? Because from 550 to 540 is 10, and then from 550 to 530 is 20. That'd be a $20 drop. Let me see. Hold on. Last time we did this, what happened? How far did we drop? So this was what? Around 525 all the way. This was a damn near $25 drop, 25 plus. So if we caught a damn near $25, $28 drop on this one, how far can we pull? Which I don't think we're gonna pull back down like dramatically. I don't think it's gonna be like this one. I think we're gonna pull back, but I think it's gonna be I think honestly it's gonna be maybe a $10 drop, $10, $15 drop maybe, ish, somewhere in the 540s, something like that. I don't think it's gonna be a major pullback because we already got a major pullback. We got this major one, and after that we should be like having these slight pullbacks since we already got the major pullback out of the way already. So that's why I'm thinking it's not gonna drop. I don't think we're gonna catch a big drop like this again. I think it's gonna be like a slight pullback and then you're gonna go right back on up. But I'm trying to figure out exactly where. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I think it's gonna be a big drop coming 3. It's gonna be a big volume drop to 4, 40, 50. You think? I don't see why not. To me it would be a good. Honestly, Golden, I think it would be a good reset. You know, because we didn't, if you think about it, we didn't have 5 trading days this week. We only have 4. And then we have, a 2-day drop from after the holidays from Thursday to Friday. So that's why I'm like, it might as well finish dropping and just create a reset for next week where we can start back on up. So I wouldn't mind a drop, to be honest. Honestly, I think a drop would be actually good, you know, to reset as we go into Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Because if we get a nice look, don't you judge me. Golden, don't do that. Don't do that. I see what you're doing. But yeah, if we get a little drop, get a reset, and then coming in Monday, getting some good support where buys can move in at low key levels, we could start moving back on up. So that's why I wouldn't mind it coming back down to these low areas from yesterday and today. Get all the selling out of the way now. So as Monday rolls in, new buys can move in. We can buy in low areas where we can start to move right back on up towards the 40s. Towards the almost damn near towards the 50s. So I'll say let these 2 days flush out. Let these 2 days flush out. Get into some good low areas, and then start to slowly climb back on up. So I think we should. I believe so. I believe we should flush. I don't know if the market gonna do it, but I believe we should because that'll be good. Get away from these high levels. Especially around 550, which is going to be a strong natural resistance. Because if you get a $10 drop, that's putting you in a $10 position. Because you think about it, Golden, if you take a $10 drop, right, from 550 to 540, you can make a lot of profit. Because if you get in at 540 and ride it back up to 550, that's $10. If you think about it, if you rotate from 550 down to 540, then from 540 to 550, if you got in at these low levels to ride it back up to 550, you making profit. You making damn near $10 worth of profit. $10 up, $10 down. That's about the best you can do, for sure. Because you're getting away from this strong resistance area. You're getting away from this bad boy. Like I said, Golden, don't judge me, man. That was my old channel. We cracked it, okay? That's why I got all these lines. Don't you judge me. We was in this old channel that we cracked. Now I have to get rid of it because we know that those lines don't know we out of it. So I gotta make a new line because that channel no longer exists unless we get back into it. So I have to say goodbye to that line. All right, boom. So let's focus on this new setup as we go into next week. So right now, like I said, we just pretty much on a downtrend from yesterday going into today. So if we can get some more lows, like I said, because everybody will win if we could get a good flush, especially a $10 flush, because again, if we could get some lows of 340, even in the high 338s, 330s, and then go back up to 550, man, that's a hell of a win. Because we catching all these lows down here, and then for the move back up, like a magnet, look how let's profit. And we catching these bottoms and we go up. Look at that. 541, 542, 543. I mean, you just banking back up into the brick wall. To me, that would be like, I would do it. To be honest, I would do it. If we get to pull back down though, and get like pull back down to these low areas, I'll do it. For a possible $10 rotation back up, oh, I'll definitely take it. Hope you. That market sucked. I mean, straight downtrend. Yeah, if you. I mean, shout out to the ones who got in on a swing trade and got these tops and just rolled these bad boys on down for 2 days straight. Shout out to the puts. Shout out to y'all. Something like this, how what it's doing, Golden. See how it's coming down? I mean, even though we're about to bounce, but you kind of get what I'm saying. Like, if we were to go all the way down, we're going to just use this for example. If we were to go all the way down from 550, let's just say, for instance, this is 540. So imagine, okay, we started to bounce, and you get in at the bottom, and you holding your play. So you're going in from 540, 541, 542, 543. You know, you don't have to do nothing but just do this. You're doing this. Just off of rotation. You done caught the bottoms. Now you rotate it back up to the upsides. It's getting away from your entry. And you just banking. Something like that. Yeah, that's why I said I wouldn't mind doing it. Oh, yeah, definitely look in video. Video's still looking nice. That bad boy's still rocking and rolling. Video's still looking good. That's bad. And Apple's still looking healthy. Let's see. Yeah, that's the only reason why I've been having so many lines, because the dang market be so choppy. It be so choppy. Like, man, because half the time, it bounce off of every single resistance, every single support. So it's like you got to put lines because they bounce off of almost every single one. It's like, goodness. Like, every single line they bounce on. This line, this line, this line. It's like, man, that's why I have to look at overall patterns to avoid all of these little, just every line that it bounces. I'm trying to look at just like the overall area where I don't have to, get confused by all this crap. What the hell is he doing? Oh. Turn it. All right, let's see, team. Let's see. Because like I said, NVIDIA's still looking nice. Because I think, was it NVIDIA I said it looked like almost an inverse head and shoulders? Was that? I think it was NVIDIA, wasn't it? When I said almost like a, I can't really kind of see it now, but it earlier looked like an inverse head and shoulders, where like something like the head and the shoulders were appear like at the 530 mark. But NVIDIA's still going up. NVIDIA's still looking good. Just that the thing's so overextended. That's what I'm trying to figure out like, how high is this damn thing gonna go? Like, where is the ultimate like areas gonna? I see 130. Cause the way that, like, look, let me show y'all guys. Cause the way, like I said, the only thing that's making me like, I'm trying to figure out how high is this video gonna go. Cause I'm like, the way this is setting up, I mean, it is bouncing, but it's like, that's what I'm trying to figure out. How high is it gonna go as it bounces up back this way? I mean, could this candle turn green? Could it go from red to green and actually flip back this way? I mean, it's a possibility. I mean, you're slowly climbing. Slowly climbing. I mean, look at your buying pressure. Buying pressure is slowly moving, trying to get back on top. What is that, 130? Yeah. So that buy, I'll put it like this. Okay, if that buying pressure or the buyers get back on top of 130, that candle is definitely gonna flip to green and actually go back this way. It look like it's heading that way, don't it? I mean, it does look like it. It look like those buyers are like really trying to push back up to 130, flip that candle from red to green, and actually still continue to go this way. Damn, man. NVIDIA is a beast right now. Like, God. And again, if they get on top of 130, that candle's going to flip. Because what's going to happen is, if it does flip, what it's going to do is going to put you back on top of that blue trend line, on top of that blue indicator. So that blue indicator is going to turn back into support. It's going to turn back into support where it's going to fling it up. See, right now you're underneath it. See, you're underneath that blue indicator. But if those buyers can buy on top of it, that indicator is gonna act like a hand, where it's gonna hold it, and it's gonna flip that candle from red to green, where you're gonna start to move right back on up. Cause it looked like that's what it wants to do. Cause look at all the buying pressure right now, and this is on the 180 chart. Look at all the buying pressure still just pushing this candle on up. Buyers, 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 trying to push right above 130. Where the body of that candle is gonna get small. So that means that the sellers failed. That means that the bears failed because they couldn't get that pullback all the way down that they wanted. The buyers came right back on in and pushed that buying pressure right back on up. So if those buyers can move in aggressive on Nvidia and get back above 130, again, you're not too far from 130, and get back. What's the price on the 90 MA? Oh shit, you gotta get above 131. So, well, yeah, cause that makes sense. Cause that's 131.50 is the mark we definitely gotta get back above. So, and we can flip up back above 130 to 131 area and turn this green. That means that we could possibly see more upside on Nvidia, even with it being overextended, like out of my channel. It can still keep going up. Even after this drop, it can still bounce and go back up this way. Especially if they get back on top of 531.50-ish, like around in these key areas, it's gonna go back up this way. I mean, it slowly broke out of that downtrend too. So if they can turn 130 back into support, it's just gonna continue going this way. It's gonna keep going this way. Look, 130, look, you're about 70 cents away from 130. Because that's exactly what them buyers trying to do. They're trying to turn that 130 back into a floor. You can see it right here. Look, if I do this and just put a line across 130, you can see where they're trying to close that candle out. See if I do this, 130. Right. Oops. 130. There we go. See what I mean? They're trying to get that body. They're trying to get that body back on top of.
424 says, Nvidia really is crazy for a $130 stock. It can have $10 swings in a day.
Yeah, look what it's doing. Especially Jet, if those buyers can get back on top of 130, see that? Anytime you're on top of 130, look at the rest of these candles. Anytime you're on top of 130, you bounce, you bounce, you bounce, you bounce, you bounce, you bounce. You see that?
I'm at work.
Casey Diller, man, thank you for coming through, boss, man. You have a blessed day at work too, man. Everything so far so good, boss. Can't complain. This week has been kind of off because again we only had 4 trading days throughout this week. The volume's been kind of up and down. So yeah, it's been a little bit, off the wall a little bit, but that's why I've been scalping. I haven't really been trusting the market in this stupid volume and movement. See what I mean? Now Nvidia wants to bounce off of that one. See this. Can't win with. I can't not SPY. Not Nvidia. SPY. I can't win with SPY. I mean, it's still holding on top of that 543.92. I mean, it's still been holding on top of that support all day. Still getting that nice downtrend break. Man, I knew I should have held my position on that bad boy. Now it's like just all this choppiness makes me sick. It just makes me sick. Like, god dang, man. I'm just watching Nvidia because, like I said, if Nvidia can get back on top of 130, it's going. All that area is going to do is turn to support again. Where you're going to get a bounce back this way. Because right now we're 40 cents away off 130, 40 cents. I'm telling you, the buyers trying to get that body right back on top of it. So all they did was trap all those puts, trap right back above 130, where they're going to try to continue the movement back this way. So if they can do it, how high can we go if we do reverse? I say to start off 135. Yeah, we do get the push back this way, 135, then try to go back up to 140. And look, you see what it's doing? Told you. You can't make this up. I'm so used to watching these moves, man. I'm just used to it. I knew what the buyers was doing on Nvidia. They trying to get on top of 130. They're going to utilize 130 again, turn it into support where they're going to reverse the play back up towards the upside, which they're going to go back towards that target of 135 to 140 and hell, even higher. And look what it's doing. Look, you see? Can't make this up. And that's going to leave for spot spiking. Dirty mother. I had to get out of that play. That's why I said it just... Whoa, what the hell happened to my... the hell just happened? Oh, there we go. Somebody watching... You know what? I'm going to watch a video. I'm going to watch a video. Because, I mean, these are the contributors that's making SPY move anyway. I'm going to just watch them. Because I ain't going to catch no header with SPY today. Especially on a Friday. I'm not catching no header with SPY today. I ain't doing that. So, let me see if I can find something here. Let me see if I can find a good opportunity. Where's that at? One? That's wrong. 2, right? What is this? 196? How far, we do? Wait, matter of fact, today's the 21st, right? Because I'm trying to think, should I use today's count? Well, I could. I mean, on the video. Yeah, because, video always got decent volume. So, that shouldn't be. And look at that. That means that bad boy is about to squeeze. I told you. Hey, Golden, I told y'all, like I said, if we do get that push and we hold this level, I told you, 146 to 148 is going to go back up. Now you want to go back up after I get out. Man, you about dirty. You about dirty. See, that's why SPY sometimes get on my nerves, yeah. It just... I ain't gonna say nothing. Some SPY sometimes can be a headache. It can definitely be a headache. When it gets into that choppiness phase, it becomes a headache sometimes. It do. That's why when it do that, sometimes I say, you know what, bump it. I'd rather just trade NVIDIA or I'd rather trade Apple, where the volume and you don't have to deal with all that back and forth like what SPY does. Now, don't get me wrong. You make money on SPY or SPX. It's just that choppiness crap because it make it look like it may not go the way you want to, but then all of a sudden it go the way you want to. Like, really? Like today, got in early not knowing that we was going to drop, but then it flipped over. It flipped right out of the dang downtrend. I could have stayed in it. Again, not knowing what the volume was going to do. All of a sudden, now you spiking after I get out of it. I'm like, you know what? I'm not about to catch a headache behind this. Let me see how much. Let me look at my contract. How much I would have been up had I would have stayed in this contract. My boy, I tell you, SPY. We do not get along. I swear we don't. Where's my SPY contract at? SPX, SPX. Which one did I have today? I'm trying to remember. I think it was this one. Was this the one I used today? No. But it is up though. From $1, from $1.24 to now almost $3. Justin D, what's up, boss? Good morning. Good morning, man. I'm glad that you came in. Right now, we're just going over these plays right now. So far, so good, boss. We have came out of the downtrend breakouts on NVIDIA, Apple, and SPY. So far, the volume has switched over from sellers to buyers. Again, we are getting that downtrend break out of these bad boys. So far, we're looking good from almost a 2-day downtrend. Buyers have started moving back in, so everything's starting to reverse. NVIDIA's looking good. Apple's the only thing with Apple just needs to get back above 211.95 to get back in that range. Again, what I think NVIDIA is going to do, as long as NVIDIA can stay above 130, that's going to hold a support and try to push its way back on up towards 135 to 140. Because if we look at it by fives, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. If we look at it in that fashion, we can definitely start seeing some more upside on NVIDIA. NVIDIA's pushing. So I think once it clears 130, turn that back into support, I think it's going to try to push up to 135 and even higher. That volume does move in aggressive. And if that volume does move in aggressive, that's going to make SPY moving aggressive. The area that I think that we could go, starting off on SPY, will be 546. From 546 to 548. And possibly, could we go back up to 550? If the volume is there, we could. But so far, to start off, I think 546 up to 548 is going to be like up to these key areas first starting off. So again, if that volume does come in, we can definitely see 546 to 548 starting off. So right now, everything is still looking good, boss. I'm looking at 130 call on. Matter of fact, Justin, you could have did yourself a solid and got in at 126.88. Because once you got above 126.88, that means you utilized that as support, and as it was going up to 130, you could have been already up $4 if you think about it. So if you would have got in like down here, these areas I was calling already, I was calling out 126 to sits early this morning, boss. I said 126 has to hold, 126 has to hold. And look, had you would have been in already at 126, you'd have been already at $4 going up to 130. So you already been in. You'd have been solid. So, I was calling out areas to get in, but I definitely kept my eyes on NVIDIA. Because while everything else was just up and down, up and down, up and down, it seemed like NVIDIA was the only one that was holding stable. NVIDIA was the only one I kept my eyes on because that was the only one holding stable. Where is my NVIDIA play? Is this the one I had from this morning? I told y'all, you get above 130, I'm telling you where it's trying to go. Get above 130. It's gonna utilize 130, and the next target area is gonna be 135 or back up to 140. I guarantee. Oh, hey Justin, let me know if you're still in here, boss. Cause I'll show you the other lobbies. I'll show you where we go on break. We have a break room lobby. We have a conference room lobby. We have a headquarters. So I transition to different platforms. So let me know, Justin, if you're still in here, boss. I'll show you to you real quick. Cause well, being Friday, I only stay half a day, so I don't stay throughout the whole market because Friday just tends to get a little tricky, and I don't like to gamble. So I do stay half of the market. So I'm gonna stay to like 1 o'clock. I'll stay to 1 o'clock to help you guys out. But yeah, Fridays I'm out. Yeah, so let me show you the lobby. This is the break room lobby real quick. Let me show y'all real quick. So boom, welcome to the break room lobby, boss. Welcome to the break room lobby. So this is the lobby. What's my thing? I gotta fix this. That's why I got it still dark right there. But yeah, guy, Justin, this is the break room lobby that we take on lunch, and this is kind of where we relax, take our mind off of trading and just talk for a little bit. And then I got a conference room lobby where we break down, economic calendars. So I got a conference room lobby where we break down, earnings. From earnings to economic calendars, go over breakdowns, and that's like the area we do more of a serious talk. And then after that, we just return back to this. Back to our sweet spot. Oh, shoot. I just realized I had a spot right behind my head. Yeah, this is my sweet spot, but yeah. I know, boss. But we do it individually. We do it at certain times. The conference room lobby I do early in the morning. Before we jump into this, we go over everything, and then 12 o'clock we go into the lunchroom lobby. Now you want to break out after I get out of the play. Now you want to break out when I get out of the play. I'm talking about spy. Not spy want to do right by me. Not spy want to do right. I see what you're doing. I see you. I'm trying to see when Nvidia gonna pull back, because I'm definitely not chasing. You know me, I don't chase tops. So I'm definitely just waiting on the pullback, guys. I'm just trying to see. Because I'd rather do Nvidia. I feel a little, even though I know it's spiking, it was overextended, but it just has more, to me, like less choppiness. I see more patterns on Nvidia right now. Would I trade SPY? I would. I could go back into it if possible, because it almost looks like a bull flag pattern setup. How many do? We got that nice little green candle now, followed by this red candle that's falling, so that's gonna give us that little pullback. So, it's a possibility. Could I go for a bull flag pattern breakout? Because it is slowly, and then we did break out of this downtrend, so we got nothing but space and opportunities. We just got to get above this 50-day moving average. But right now, it's a lot of space and opportunities that can reverse this way. A lot of space and opportunity. Even Nvidia look like setting up for like somewhat of a bull flag pattern as well. So let's see. I'm just trying to figure out they're gonna probably utilize somewhere around 130. Or no, we may come down a little bit lower because we're underneath 130 still. So what would they utilize? Look like they would utilize, what is this? 129. That's the only highest area I see right here. All right here. Yep, it's about 129. We do pull back. And then you kind of go getting overextended off that 9 EMA too, so you already know they treat it like a magnet, so it's gonna yank down somewhere towards these lows. Somewhere around this, they're gonna yank right back down to it like a magnet. But the fact is, you're on top of that 9 now. So could we see a reversal back up towards the upside? So when we do pull back, where can we pull back down to is the question. Because that SPY's pulling back, but it does look like a little bull flag set up here. And you do got a bull flag set up on Nvidia, which Nvidia look like it's trying to rocket on off.
The C Kid to rated stream with 69 viewers on Twitch.
What up, boss?
J-Trade S. CR447 says.
Emperor.
What's up, boss?
Man, thank y'all so much for, man, riding the lightning. Thank y'all so much for coming through, man. My ATK family, man. What's good? What's
There
good?
he is.
That's what I'm talking about. Give me a nice.
You banning today, baby?
Man, we trying to make that bag, man.
Yo. CR447 says.
Coach!
Banking.
Oh, everybody coming through.
TV says.
Let me get everybody in the lunchroom lobby, man. Let me give love to everybody in the lunchroom lobby real quick. Hold up. Let's switch over, because we got a party going on.
Ace the Kitta says.
We got a party. We got a party in the lobby. We got arcades. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Ace, I kind of fixed the picture in the back. I added the other little photo to it too, boss. So I hooked you up, man.
I am off for vacation in Lake Havasu.
Man, shout out to you, boss.
Streaming next week. Ace the Kitta says. I love it, bro.
Appreciate you, boss.
Life the Lightning 9 says. Second Life. Imperator Maximiliano says. Jatrid's.
Hey, Coach, you see your Sonic on the backboard, right? Coach, I hooked you up with the Sonic. I got you on the backboard, boss. I ain't forgot about you. Man, we got a party going on today. That's what I'm talking about, man. Twitch, shout out to y'all, man. I told you I was going to have you, Coach. I wasn't going to forget about you, boss. I got you. And then, like I said, for all of those who didn't see my conference room, I got a conference room, too. I was showing earlier. Let's go to this real quick.
Ace the Kitta says. Have a great stream, everybody from my stream. Follow Jatrid's right now.
Man, thanks so much, boss. And I got a conference room, Coach, where we do breakdowns on earnings data, where we do breakdowns on economic data and things like that. I did do an announcement about my Twitch. I was trying to get my followers up, and it's like Ace read my mind. I was talking about trying to get to the partner program, and I mean, it's like he heard me. It's like he heard me on my announcement, and look, boom. Shout out to Ace, man. ATK family for life. Ace the Kid, man. Y'all definitely give my boy a follow, man. All love to him. That's my brother in arms. My brother from another mother, man. Always killing the game.
Stealth Gray is now
Stealth,
following
thank you so
on
much
Twitch.
for the follow, boss. Appreciate you. Let me give you a little, let me see. Do I got my little sound effect on this one? I got it on my other one. Let me see. Let me go back to my other lobby real quick. Let me give you some love real quick. Let's head to the lobby, guys. Yeah, let me give y'all round. Let me give y'all sound off, man, cause y'all done came through here showing me love. Where my little sound at? Do I have it on here?
The War Room.
Give y'all shout out. Boom! So shout out to y'all, man. I mean, well, I created this for y'all, for you guys, man. Stealth, I done created this for everybody, man. So whenever we need to take a break from trading, for lunch, we come in here and chill, we talk, we clown, we vibe for a little bit, and man, we get the party rocking and rolling, man. But other than that, the main focus is our charts, because I make sure that everybody's on the right side of momentum. But man, I'm glad that y'all enjoyed this, man. But I'm gonna put some more together. But I wanted to create this little space for you guys, so you don't overtrade. Y'all can take a break. Y'all can relax your minds for like about 30 minutes, and then after that, we come from this, and then we go right back to the war room right here. And then boom, there it is.
The Big Dave Machine is now following on Twitch.
The Big Dave Machine, let me give you your shout out, man. Thanks so much for the follow. Boom, let's go. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Man, shout out to the Twitch family, shout out to the YouTube family, shout out to the Tradecaster family. Thank y'all for everything that y'all do. Again, yesterday, and matter of fact, since I do have y'all guys here, and I know a lot of y'all jumped in on my live yesterday. For those who didn't know, the reason why I didn't get into my live yesterday, guys, was because I got to get reunited with my son that I haven't seen in over 3 years. And I got to get with my baby boy, spend some time with him. And that's where I was at yesterday, which is why I do a live stream. So I got reunited with my baby boy. So now I got all 3 of my kids in my life. So I got my 2 kings and my one little princess, my little queen. And, yeah. Yeah, so, I mean, it's a blessing, man, because, again, and as I was telling everybody earlier in chat, it's like when I first met him yesterday, I was kind of nervous. Let me put the charts back up real quick.
Honestly, J-Trade is happy for tomorrow.
Thank you, boss. Let me put my chats back up. But yeah, thank y'all, boss. Yeah, so I ain't gonna lie, like yesterday when I did meet him, I ain't gonna lie, I was skeptic because I'm like, my son haven't seen, well, I didn't know his mom was showing him my picture, and she was like, this is daddy, whatever. I didn't know that she was getting him familiarized with me. So when I first pulled up, I didn't know how he was gonna receive me. I didn't know if he was gonna be standoffish, but guys, when I say the minute he seen me, he ran up to me. it's like he started calling me dad immediately. He grabbed me by my hands, well, my fingers, and he said, come on, come on. And he was like, I had to play in the water with him, and I had the greatest time. He's 3, and I mean, he's a handsome little guy, man. He got dimples, he's bright, you know, and to say he's mixed. He's a mixed child, and I love him to death. And I mean, he's handsome, man. It's like one of the most beautiful gifts that God can bless me with. I got my other 2. Now with my third one, it's a blessing.
Abex is now following on Twitch.
Man, shout out to you, boss. Abex, let me give you some love, man. Thank you for coming through, boss. Thank you. Let me see where my soundboard at. Let me give him some love. Right there. There you go. Shout out, boss. Thank you. So, I mean, I got pictures of him, but you know, well, for the moment, I was just gonna keep it private because you know I just wanted to keep it chill, you know. So, you know, but like I said, it's a handsome little man, and again, very smart at his age. I mean, only 3 years old, and the way he talks so proper. And well, because due to the fact he's mixed, he's Mexican, so he can speak in a different language as well at a young age, which is insane. And he can talk in English, and that's insane. For 3 years old, I'm like, wow. And yeah, definitely a bundle of joy, man. Definitely a beautiful life that's like right in front of me. Handsome little man, dimples, man.
Yo, shout out, I live in Mexico.
Man, shout out to you, boss. Yeah, buddy. Yes, my son is mixed. He's half Mexican, half black. You know, and he's handsome. He's definitely handsome. Like, you know, men is my.
My son is linked bilingual too.
Man, shout out to you too, boss. Man, and they come out beautiful, man, handsome. I mean, and that was my first time because, like I said, my other.
Years.
Yeah, because like I said, my other 2 kids, they're regular, they're black, African American, and this was my first time, you know, having a biracial kid, a mixed child, and to say that, you know, having him biracial is like he's beautiful. You know, when I seen him, like just beautiful, man. Like one of the most precious things God could ever bless me with in my life. Like I cannot complain about that. Again, he's very smart. He's very intelligent. And to spend the time that I spent with him yesterday, man, it just made my whole day. It made my whole entire day. And again, thanks to his mom for reaching out to me. You know, wonderful mom. She handles her business as well as far as taking care of him. And, you know, now we work together as parents. And, you know, it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Bro, I'm white, but my wife is Mexican. I have a mixed American-Mexican looking child and a blonde-haired, green-eyed Mexican.
Oh, you winning.
Your AW father, J. Trade.
Man, thanks so much, y'all. And Emperor, man, shout out to you, boss. I mean, you're a great father, man, and I wish you and your beautiful kids nothing but the best. You know, for us to be as fathers and take care of our children. You know, I mean, that's a blessing within itself. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to the guys who wants to be there because any male can make a baby, but it takes a man to be a father. So shout out to you, boss, for stepping up to the plate. Shout out to you for being there in them kids' life. Shout out to you for being a hero and much more. And again, I wish you many more blessings to come, boss. And we're going to keep it rocking and rolling, man.
We both winning, my God.
Yeah, and that was my first time.
And all the fathers.
Thank you so much, boss.
The best investment you'll ever make is time with your kids.
Facts.
Like the Lightning 9 says. Imperator Maximiliano, you have an Americano.
Yeah. So mine's is mixed too, but I love my child. I mean, I love my baby to death, man. Like I said, and he knew me. I mean, called me dad. I mean, it's a blessing, man. I cannot complain on it. Blessings, man. I got my kids together. I got my family together, man. I cannot. What the hell?
Imperator Maximiliano says, oldest was born in U.S. and youngest born down here.
I mean, and like I said, and the crazy part about it, I was gearing up to go on live yesterday. It was during Juneteenth. I wasn't expecting it. She was like, you know, do you want to see your baby boy? You want to see your son? And I can say no to that. You know, so I mean, we met up, man. It was just the most incredible day. Why is my thing still doing it? I miss my. I gotta fix that. But yeah, we had the most incredible time, man. Again, he got to see us as mom and dad together. You know, he holding both our hands, and the most precious thing he was doing was he would kiss his mom on the cheek. And then would kiss me on my cheek. And then he would go kiss her other cheek. And then kiss my other cheek. And then he would give us pound high fives. It's like, and the way he was doing it was so cute, man. But to say that, again, I haven't seen him in 3 years. And for him to be so comfortable with me. And guys, Man, I know she watching me. I know she gonna laugh on this. I know she gonna laugh on this because I know she watching me right now on YouTube. But
I had a similar situation from a previous relationship.
But I ain't gonna lie, and I know she watched me on YouTube, and I know she about to laugh. Guys, when I said that was my first day like being with him, when I said he locked on me when I held him, guys, he laid his head on my shoulders, and so his mom was trying to give me a hug, like right along with him. He said, dude, he pushed. He was like, nah, man, that's my dad. Chill out. It's like, dude, it was so funny. He pushed off so quick. I was rolling, man, but. He's a beautiful child, and again, thank you to his mom. Shout out to his mom for reaching out to me, for giving me that opportunity, man. So I mean, guys, I swear, the minute he held on, like I held him, and his mom tried to give me a hug, he just Heisman, he hit the Heisman on her. He's like, nope. But yeah, man, it was a blessing, man. But honestly, man, why is my dang thing doing this? But yeah, it was definitely a blessing. Let me see if it's on my light real quick. Hold up, guys. All right, there we go. That'd be better. Yeah, I can say better. But yeah, it was definitely a blessing, man, to bond with my son, man. And like I said, y'all guys have to remember, y'all see my other two. Y'all always see my other two pop up in my screen. And to finally have my third baby boy in my life, it just put the icing on the cake. It just, he's a part of my life. It's like the minute I seen him, I kicked into daddy mode. It's like I was watching his every movement. And, I mean, I'm blessed, man. And I can't complain about that. I'm happy. I got 3 beautiful kids who can carry on my legacy or whatever, legacy they want to carry on. But the fact is that God allowed me to bring these beautiful lives in this world with these incredible moms, of course. I got to give a shout out to the moms because they have handled their business and everything. So I got to give a shout out to them. And again, I couldn't ask for anything else, guys. But that's where I was at yesterday with spending time with my baby boy who I got to finally see. So, Matter of fact, let me see. But yeah, man, but again, shout out to all the fathers, man. Shout out to all of y'all, man. Great work, and I pray that, again, y'all continuously keep being the heroes and the men that y'all need to be in y'all children's life. Keep it rocking and rolling because you got to understand that, you're always going to be that hero in your kid's eyes. You're always going to be the protector in your daughter's eyes, because she's going to look up to you, lean on you for protection. Your son is always going to look up to you as a hero. Because he wants to be like his dad. So, y'all keep it going, man. I'm so proud of y'all, man. And we're going to keep it rocking and rolling, man. Shout out to all the dads. Team dads, man. And grandfathers. I see you, Justin. I see you. Shout out to the grandfathers, too. Shout out to the grandfathers, great-grandfathers, too. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all.
Hey, you on X, my guy.
Yeah, boss. Look above my head. Look above my head. This way. Look at my Twitch. Matter of fact, I thought I had all the links to my stuff. Do I? To where y'all can click on the links instead of typing it.
Imperator Maximiliano says.
Okay.
Found it.
Yeah, I'm verified on Twitter. I'm verified on Instagram, so y'all know it's the real me.
Down below in the description. CR447 says. You do have links.
Okay, appreciate it. Yeah, it's on my description. See, I don't judge me, man. Look here. Nah, thanks, boss. Marty, thank you so much for the kindness, man. Thank you.
Look under the About J-Trins.
Yeah, look under the About. Yeah, I got everything linked up, guys. I have it.
Says,
appreciate you, boss.
Followed you.
Yeah, so I'm verified on Twitter. I'm verified on Instagram.
Says, just followed up, my guy.
And y'all want to know the crazy part? I didn't have to pay for it. And I'm not lying, because I can show y'all how long it's been since I've been verified. I'll go to it right now. Tell me I'm lying. I had to pay for nothing. See, look. If you click on my verification tag, look what it say. How long it's been since I've been verified? Look, I've been verified since 2012. So I've been verified like long time ago. So they just re-verified everybody. So I've been verified a long time ago. But that's the real me. That's the real me. So mine's always verified. So in case y'all know, like I said, I only go under one name. When my hat says J Trades, I only go under one name, team. So it's no official J Trades, the real J Trades. Mine's is my name. I claim all the names on all social media.
Twitter been like Wild West since Elon took over.
Oh yeah. See, when I got verified, that's when Jack Dorsey, Bidstone. That's when they were over it, and it was hard to get verified. I had to go through well, I was doing music at the time, so I went through a music company. That's how I got verified a long time ago. I had to go through it was a company called Grace Note. And when I was an artist, all you had to do was fill out a form, and it goes straight to Twitter, and next thing you know, you're verified. And I was like, yep, I'm verified. I still think I got, matter of fact, let me see if I can find it. I still think I got the old verified pictures when I was verified a long time ago. The look, like the old features used to look. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see. I think I still have it. I'm trying to find the old, cause I took a screenshot of it. If I can find it. I know it's like under my music thing. Artist cover, is it under there? Nope. I knew I had it somewhere. I'm trying to see if I can find it. Because how Twitter used to look a long time ago. I mean, even with the verification, I'm trying to see if I can find it somewhere though. Do I have it saved in here? Twitter verified? Is this it? Wait, what's this? This is confirmation you received request about. No, that was the verification request. I was trying to find. I thought I had one. I think I do have it. Oh, here you go. Look. That's when I had my old name. See that? I was verified like a long time ago. I had to change out my username, but that was my old artist name. I had the old artist name. I had the old artist name a long time ago. So I've been verified long ago. That used to be the old look on Twitter till they changed it. But yeah, I've been verified a long time ago.
47 cents. How long you been trading?
Boss, I've been trading since like 5-6 years tops. Yeah, cause I went to doing sports, then doing music, and then I switched over to trading. And I just been doing this ever since. About 5-6 years ish, something like that, somewhere in that bracket. Cause I was still trying to find myself as a trader. I mean, I still didn't know what to do. You know, I still didn't understand the day trades, option trades. When I first started, I was doing penny stocks, and then went to day trade. And then switched over to, then I went to options.
CR for 47 cents. Oh, we're gonna love Jordy even more now. Jordan used to rap.
Oh no, I got a whole music, no, boss. I got a whole music video. Like, swear, I got a whole music video on YouTube. Yeah, I mean, I did songs with a lot of artists, man. But yeah, I got a whole music video, swear. Let me see what time it is right now, 12. All right, I mean, I'll show y'all right, well, I shouldn't get copyrighted for that.
CR for 47 cents. I meant Ace.
No, that's what I'm saying. So that me and him rappers. So we started off the same. Rappers to traders. But yeah, I got a whole music video. I got a whole music video online. Being in Nashville, I used to be around a lot of. Oh no, I got the proof. Like I was showing. Y'all remember I showed y'all the other day. I go to my Instagram to show y'all. Y'all know me. I don't lie. So I always back up everything I talk about. I go to my Instagram right now and show y'all. I mean, I showed y'all a few weeks ago on that. Let me go to them real quick. Who I was with? I was with. Start off. Well, here's one. Manny Fresh. Me and Manny Fresh was in the radio. We was at a radio show. We did that together. Lil Flip. H-Town. Lil Flip. Y'all already know what it is. Who else? Sean Paul from Young Bloods. You know, I don't give a damn. I don't give, you know. Johnny Dang, of course. Johnny Dang. And ESG, who be with Slim Thug. I got him too. So, I mean, I've been around a few people. Been around the block. So, I mean, it was a blessing to see them, man. I mean, they good guys, man.
Maximiliano says. I see you.
Oh, yeah.
Maximiliano says. H-Town.
Yeah, H-Town is my second home. Oh, and for those who didn't know what kind, well, I haven't posted my car in a long time. For those who didn't know what type of car, I still have it. But I'm thinking about selling it. For those who didn't see, let me go to it. That's when I took my son out for Father's Day. That's me and my son, my baby boy. Not the one I went to see yesterday. This is the middle. This is my big boy. This is the second. So, and as you can see. So, but yeah, man. I mean, I live life, man. Like I said, I'm just the type of person. I'm very hidden. I'm very private. I don't brag about it. I'm just, you know, if somebody asks me, I tell them. But, ooh, Bugatti, Golden, I see you. I ain't gonna lie, I wanted to switch it to a. I'm like so old school. I'm so old fashioned. Like I like vets, things like that. I mean, I'm just very simple. Like Stingray Corvettes, you know, like I love that. Boy, I love Stingray Corvettes. And a royal blue candy, oh my goodness, with black rims. Whew, you just don't know.
CR447 says, gonna tune in next week, bro. Beautiful week and day.
Got you, boss.
Take care, boss. Gonna call it a day here.
Man, thank you so much, y'all, for coming through, man. I hope you and the family,
CR447 says,
Emperor, all of y'all, man. Guys, I do hope y'all have a blessed week, man. And I wish y'all guys nothing but the bless.
just followed you on Insta, my God.
Got you, boss. What I'm gonna do is, like, all the people that's coming in on my Instagram, follow me on Twitch, on any platforms. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my little thing ready for next week. While I'll put y'all name up. I'll go to the head. Let me go to the headquarters. I'll give y'all a shout out like this, because I know a lot of y'all don't be here early in the morning. So this is what I normally do in the morning. So to give y'all recognition. So let me go to the library real quick. Let me make sure I turn everything on.
Maximiliano says, Jatrid's got the faux swang in.
Appreciate you, boss. Thank you so much. So let me show you what I do in the morning. For those who don't see my live stream early in the morning, this is how I have y'all on my end credits, and I also give y'all a shout out at the beginning. So I'll give y'all a look real quick. I keep forgetting to turn it. I could have sworn I turned it off. Anyway, like I give y'all shout outs like this, guys. Like I give y'all shout outs. I got different little. What the heck calling me? But yeah, I got these different little shout out brackets that I use in the morning. Let me turn this one on. Something like this, where I give a shout out to people on Twitter, Twitch, whether somebody giving a super chat, somebody follow me on Instagram. So I'll put y'all names like this so y'all can get recognition, so people can follow you guys as well. So y'all follow me. I'll put y'all names out in the correct username so people can give y'all a follow. So it's like y'all give me love, I'll give y'all love back. So this is what I do on a normal basis in the morning for those who may miss my live early in the morning. So this is what I do. I give y'all shout out, and then I give y'all sound effect like this. Boom. And y'all names will be at the credit on my outro. So again, I'll show y'all appreciation on everything. I hook y'all up. I got y'all. So let's go. Let me see. But yeah, guys, since I am right here, I'm about to probably soon wrap it up, man. Because it is the half day. You already know Fridays, man. The volumes are kind of tricky, so I don't really like gambling. You know, if anything do take place, I will let you guys know. But man, I did have a great time with you guys starting off. And the guys, thank y'all so much for showing me love and support with me and my son. I mean, it was definitely a blessing, man. Y'all did so much for me, man. And again, and glory and being honest to God for putting me in that position of seeing my son. And I mean, again, I can't complain about that, man. I got all three of my babies in my lives now. Life is definitely complete. And I'm definitely going to keep pushing harder and harder to give them the best life possible. And again, shout out to all the fathers, grandfathers who are there for their children, grandchildren, who are standing up as heroes, who are standing up as protectors, and much more. And again, man, shout out to y'all. I couldn't be more proud of than this group of guys that's handling their business on both sides of the fence. And thank you so much for blessing me with y'all presence. Thank you for acknowledging me, for supporting me. Thank you for everything that you do. Because again, it's no J Trades without me, without you guys. Without you guys. So thank y'all, man. And again, if y'all do love the content and you learn a lot from it, guys, definitely do your boy a favor. Smash the like button. Subscribe, follow, like, share, comment. Let's help continuously expand the community as we go out further and further and further, where we can help more and more people to put money in their pockets. Because again, all I'm trying to do is help change y'all life for the better. All I'm doing is trying to take my blessings and pass it on to y'all. Because I don't ask y'all for anything. I don't want nothing from y'all. You know, and it's the truth. The only thing I ask from y'all is to press a button that's free. While on the other end, on my end, I put money in your pockets. By you just watching my content, understanding the patterns, being more comfortable as a trader, and making the money that you deserve. So, again, guys, I thank y'all for everything. But let me go ahead and give a shout out to everybody who did come through before I even roll out. Again, thank y'all for coming through, man. Let me give a shout out to Emperor. Is it Emperor Imperator? Is it Imperator? I want to make sure I'm not butchering it. Imperator. I just want to make sure. I'm just calling you Imp. Shoot. Imp. But Imp, thank you so much for coming through too, boss. Let me go ahead.
Millionaire says,
Oh, I did say it then.
Emperador.
So Emperador. So I did say it.
Millionaire says. EMP straight.
Yeah, Imp, I gotta give you your name, man. Come on, man. That's a badge of honor, man. I gotta give you your crown, your jewel. I gotta give you something cool so people can rock with it. I gotta give Imp. Imp got his own name, so we gonna rock with it, boss. So yeah, man. Shout out to everybody. So I'm gonna go ahead and give a shout out on the Twitch and YouTube side, and then over to YouTube before I roll on out, guys. Before I tell everybody peace out. And again, if you want to stay towards the outro to see if your names pop up, I got it. But for those who have newly followed, your name's gonna be on there Monday. So I got y'all hooked up. So Imp, shout out to you, boss. I hope you have a blessed and incredible weekend, man. Like I say, keep being a great father that you are. Keep killing it, boss. Shout out to you. Who else? Jet, shout out to you. CR, thank you for coming through as well. Who else we got in here? Who else in the building? Ride the Lightning, shout out to you, boss. Thank you so much for coming through. What the Fuzz? I got you in the building.
Stay blessed. Grind hard, stay humble.
Always, boss. Always, boss. Always. Thank you so much, Jay. What the Fuzz, and I hope you have a blessed weekend, and we're gonna keep rocking it. Ace the Kid, my brother from another mother who I love dearly. That's my boy. That's my Ace Boo Coon. That's my ride or die. Ace, shout out to you. You already know. That's why your picture's in one of my lobbies. That's we brothers for life. You know we locked down. Coach, shout out to you. I see you in the building. Thank you for coming through. Steph Great. Thank you so much, boss, for coming through. J24.
Have a good weekend.
Yeah, J24, my right hand man. Thank you for coming through as well. Who else I got? I think that was it. And my son's mother, and I'm gonna say it. She has popped up. I just noticed that. Jackie, thank you for coming through, Queen. Thank you so much, and thank you for everything that you do again. And thank you for giving me the opportunity to spend time with my son. So I wanted to tell you this personally on live. Thank you so much, Queen. That means the world to me. Thank you. Love you to death. So thank you. Let me see who else we got in the building. Quesadilla, shout out to you, boss. All right, let me go give a shout out and a good little sound off towards that team real quick. Boom. All right, last but not least, my family trade cast, the crew. Let me go ahead and give a shout out to Go to Paquito. Let me give a shout out to Coldplay. Let me give a shout out to Marty. Justin, thank you so much for coming through, boss, even though I know it's your first time. And sorry about that. You know, Fridays is half a day. I didn't go long on that. Thank you, Queen. Thank you, Mama. Thank you so much, babe. Let me see who else we got in the building. Got this ain't Coldplay already. Who else? I want to make sure I get everybody before I roll on out. A Miles, thank you so much for coming through too, boss. Thank you for that. Who else? We got D Willis, always a pleasure of having you. Thunder's always a pleasure too, boss. Kato J, shout out to you. Charlton Queen. Who else we got in the building? I want to make sure I get everybody. Gert is always a pleasure having you. Charlton, I did say Charlton Queen already. Did engineer come through? Because normally that's my other go-to. Coco Mix, shout out to you. I think I got everybody so far that I didn't went down the line. Jerhoff, always a pleasure, boss. You already know. We're going to gear up for the weekend for our trades talk. You already know how we do. We're going to gear up for trades talk. And for my Patreon members and also for my YouTube members, we're going to be doing lessons coming up. Well, y'all like Sundays, so Sundays we'll be doing our lessons on Sundays. So I got y'all, boss. Yeah, I got you, boss. Because I want y'all to enjoy y'all weekend, man. Y'all deserve it. Y'all been trading Monday through Friday, man. Go enjoy that weekend. Yeah, definitely gonna enjoy that weekend. Y'all deserve it. So Sunday is our chill time. We'll be more laid back and relaxed to do a video. So we'll do that. So I got you, boss. But I think that is it, team. And Jenna, I do see you. Shout out to you, Queen. But yeah, guys, man, again, I thank y'all so much for coming through. Man, again, I gotta give another round of applause and a good shout out to my son's mom who's in chat. I mean, thank you so much for making my week. Our handsome son, who's beautiful, I mean, in every which way, who we know gonna amount to great things in life. Thank you so much for this. I mean, can't stop smiling. But thank you for everything, Queen, that you do. But yeah, guys, I will be back Monday, 8:15 Eastern, 9:15 Eastern, 8:15 Central, and we're gonna go keep it rocking and rolling from there. And as usual, throughout the weekends, I will update everything. The Patreon, YouTube, Tradecast, I will update everything going into next week as far as the economic calendars and earnings or whatever. Get y'all ready and geared up for next week, and we're gonna rock and roll from there. Other than that, man, team, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of all the traders you have became, and the things that you have accomplished. And again, you're gonna amount to more and more great things in life. And even though the ones who don't trade, who just come in and watch me, Thank y'all so much for y'all support, because y'all are another blessing in my life. You also are my backbone and my push to what I do and to who I am. So thank you. Even if you come in to watch and you don't trade, thank you for everything that y'all do. Appreciate you. So I will be ending it on off, man. I hope everybody have a blessed weekend. Everybody have a blessed Friday, man. And we're going to get it rocking and rolling for Money Monday. You already know how we go. So you already know what I'm about to say before I roll on our team. Maximize your reward, minimize your risk. Always put grateful over greed, and you will succeed every single time. Till then, guys, y'all have a blessed weekend, and we're going to keep it rocking and rolling on Money Monday. Peace.